Yes, sir. Loud
Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. We are live here in Hagerman, New Mexico. We've got everything set up. We're just testing mics.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Some basketball. Tuesday night or Monday night? What is it? Tuesday night?
Tuesday. It's kind of a Monday feeling Tuesday.
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful Monday feeling.
We are getting ready to go live. We're just testing mics here. If you'll give us just a few seconds, we want to hoot and holler a little bit, make sure the mics sound okay, and then we'll be ready to proceed. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Take it away, Johnny. We'll put this baby on me.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. I'm Jimmy Jones, alongside my partner tonight, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Thank you there. Thank you, sir. I'm here, ready to party. Let's go.
Rosendo and I zoomed over here. We made it. Today's broadcast is brought to you by our great sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up Services, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline. We appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you. We are live here in Hagerman for a District 4-2A matchup between your Eunice Lady Cardinals and the home team, the Hagerman Lady Bobcats. We are in the last week of the regular season with 2 regular season games remaining. The Lady Cards play here tonight and then again at home on Friday night against Lee County rival Jow. Don't forget, that Jow game is senior night for these seniors, a night to recognize those kids that have battled and put it on the line over the last several. Wow, how time flies. So this week is the last regular season set of games. Next week will be the district tournament. The following week will be the first round of the state tournament. And the second week will be the final 8, which will go to Albuquerque, Rio Rancho for the real state tournament, the final 8. It's going to be a fun ride. It's going to be busy the next few weeks. For these Lady Cardinals, they enter tonight's game with a record of 12-11, 4-2 in District 4-2A. The Lady Cards are currently second in district behind Tatum. Hagerman enters tonight 9-14 overall and 2-4 in District 4-2A. Eunice is led by junior sharpshooter Alina Rodriguez. We've talked so much about her, but she deserves it. She's only one of 4 players that I can find in Eunice girls basketball history with over 1,000 points in her career. Alina currently holds multiple three-point records for Eunice High School, including 3s in a game, 3s in a season, 3s in a career. In Eunice's last game versus Tatum, Alina tied her own record that she set her freshman year with 62 threes in a season. A three-point basket here tonight would break her all-time season record. She also holds the record for 3s in a career with 182 currently. Every time she hits one, we are witnessing history here. Let's see here. I'm jumping around on multiple pages trying to cut this short as looking up there. It looks like we're getting ready to get started already. The Lady Cards enter tonight on what I would say is a roller coaster of a season. They've done really well now that we've got into district, only losing the 2 games to Tatum. And so anyway, that's kind of it. For the district and state tournaments, for district, it's somewhat of a strange setup. It's not a typical tournament bracket. Basically, what happens is the bottom 2 teams face off early next week. That's number 5 traveling to number 4. The winner of the game goes to the 3rd place team. The winner of that game goes to the 2nd place team. And the winner of that game goes to the district champions. The winner of that game is your district tournament champion. The crazy thing about our district is our district has always given the district tournament champion trophy the district champion trophy to your district tournament champ, which is technically not the same. The 2 are completely separate. You have a regular season district champ and a district tournament champ. In fact, if you look at the seeding and selection criteria that the NMAA uses to rank and seed teams in the state tournament, the regular season district champ actually has more weight than the tournament champ, although our district gives the hardware to the tournament champ.
And my lights went out. Let me give you some light here, buddy.
Yeah, I've got it. It's never made much sense to me. Once again, it's one of those things that's just the way we've always done it down here. For the state tournament, as most are likely aware, in New Mexico, 16 teams move into the state basketball tournament. Any team that wins regular season district title or the tournament title for their district gets an automatic bid in the field of 16. So right now, that would definitely include Tatum, as they will win the regular season district. Any team that wins the district tournament, as I mentioned, also gets a spot. So we still have a shot at that spot. With the exception of those district champs and district tournament champs, the Max Preps top 16 are most likely a pretty good indicator of which 16 teams will get in. Many people complain about Max Preps or say that stuff doesn't matter, but as a person who follows this stuff very closely every year, I will tell you that Max Preps ranking is usually very close to the overall seeding and selection listing when it comes out, so keep your eyes on those ratings. The only thing that changes those is if there's some upsets and whatnot. Here are the 6 criteria used by the NMAA committee to seed the tournament. Finish in regular season district plays, number 1. Head-to-head competition, number 2. 3 is wins against regular season district champs, regardless of class. 4 is overall record. 5 is Max Preps ranking. And 6 is the coaches input form, aka the coaches poll. For the ladies, I've done the little simple math. I'm going to speed this up as they're getting ready to get started. I think right now, if it were to end today, we'd be in that 13-14 seed, and we would get in. We'd still have to travel up north. And the way I've got it figured right now, if it were to end today, we'd be going to either Pecos or Tularosa. And so anyway, with that said, that's kind of my rundown. Both teams are out here. We kind of got a late start. The 2 teams are on the floor, and we are ready to get it on. There's the jump ball. It goes to Hagerman. Hagerman pushes it up the floor to Large. She throws up a shot. It won't go in. Rebound by Kara Thompson. She's been a rebounding vacuum cleaner the last several weeks.
And that's going to be a Eunice. No, it's going to be.
They said that Lard touched it there. Brianna Lard got quick hands, does a lot of good things for this Hagerman team. Alondra Maureen throws it in. She gets it into Thompson. Thompson dribbles up the left side, reverse pivots. Now she skips it cross court to Maureen. Maureen comes across the timeline, drops it down into the corner to McBee. McBee dribbles across, throws it to almost to a white jersey. Thompson saves her, gets it back. They get it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez shoots the 3. It won't go. It goes out of bounds. 7:29 remaining here in the first quarter, 0-0.
That was a little off there, bud.
Yes,
she's warming up. Huh? She's warming up.
For those of you at home are asking questions, we will do our best to keep the score updated regularly. I don't have the app running in my phone. Charlie's usually does that for us, so unless Charlie wants to do it from wherever he's at, I'll be
he's
telling you.
In Dallas, right? Watching us.
I believe that's right. So Lard with the ball. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Gomez. Gomez with the ball up near the top of the key. She's going to pull it out and reset. Coaching staff trying to set up a play here. She's going to dribble off, pitches it over to number 25. That's Magallanes. Now she's going to roll through, cuts through. They give the ball to the big one. That is Chacon. And she throws up a mid-range, and it goes in. Jimenez Chacon is about 6'3", and she has given us fits in some of the times we've played them, although the Eunice girls have won both games that they've played against this team earlier this year. The 6'3" Chacon does give us some fits. Rodriguez with it, dribbles out to the left corner, kicks it inside to Howler. Howler back to Rodriguez. She's going to go down the left side, drops a beautiful pass to Howler, in which Howler would have probably finished, but they blow the whistle and call a foul on the arm. And so Eunice will get it on the baseline.
A lot of action here starting off the game. We got showed up in a hurry, got everything done. So
yeah, we kind of sped through the beginning and getting everything set up.
There's 3 from Thompson.
Man, Kara Thompson with 3. She drops a 3. It's 3-2. Eunice takes the lead. 6:24 to go in the first. Gomez brings it across the timeline, heads over to the left side. Now she comes back. She's waving for Lard to come get it. Brianna Lard grabs it. She cuts through the middle, tries to throw up a shot, has it deflected away by Kenna McBee. I'll give Kenna McBee the steal, and here comes the Cardinals. Rodriguez over on the left wing. Skip pass over to Maureen. Maureen steps into a 3. Hers won't go, but Rodriguez with a beautiful rebound. Her putback won't go. And here comes Hagerman. Lard on the run out. She's going to throw up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Alondra Maureen, and here comes Eunice.
It was like the All-Star game yesterday, don't it?
Yeah, I would agree. And there's going to be a back court, and that'll be a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. 3-2 is the score. 5:43 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice leads by 1 on the three-pointer from Kara Thompson. She was draining one from downtown. So here comes Gomez, Natalie Gomez. We've talked about her in previous games. A heck of a volleyball player. Man, she's fun to watch on the volleyball court, no doubt.
She's pretty fast on the track, too.
Yes. Lard drops it down low, trying to get it into Diaz. The ball gets deflected, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice.
We are playing in Hagerman, guys, so bear with us.
So Hagerman to throw it in. They throw it down low to Diaz. Blocked away by Alina Rodriguez, and then picked up by Thompson. And here comes the Lady Cardinals.
Shoot that.
Kara Thompson gives it to Maureen. Maureen gives it back to her. They kick it out to an open McBee, who pulls for 3, and she sinks it. Kenna McBee for 3. Going to give Kara Thompson the assist there. And that probably wasn't right. That may have been Howler. But anyway, I may have been wrong. That's who I gave it to.
No, don't say that too much.
Right?
You're right.
5 minutes to go here in this ball game, in this first quarter. 2-6 is the score. Gomez gives it over to Lard out on the left wing.
That was a fast ball game, huh?
And now the Hagerman coaching staff going to take a timeout. They take a full timeout. 4:48 to go here in quarter number 1. It's 6-2. Eunice in the lead.
Give a shout out to our sponsors: Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Corner Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline, our proud sponsors of today's district game.
Yep, District 4 2A.
Yes, sir. Second time around, right?
Yes, it's actually the third time these two teams have met this year, because they played earlier in the season, I believe, in a tournament. And Eunice winning all of the matchups so far fairly easily. At the same time, it's a different game. We're here in Hagerman. They've got a lot of stuff going on. I saw they had a little bake sale going on out front.
A little raffle too over there, huh?
The thing I can't figure out is, where are all the people? When we got here, man, the parking lot was absolutely packed. I'm parked in some guy's front yard over there.
We could probably get towed, but it's Chloe's car. It's okay.
He's got his rooster hanging out on Chloe's hood over there, because I think we were in the farm where we parked.
Picking all those bugs you get killed on the way here.
That's probably true. It's probably all the bugs that flew on me from that Thompson vehicle that flew by me at a high rate of speed. 4:48 to go. They throw it into Lard. Lard with it. Dribbles across the timeline, looking down. Looking for somebody to give it to. She's going to go right through the middle. Kicks it back out to Gomez. Gomez over to Chacon on the right wing. Now you got Chacon out there playing on the top of the key. I'd
post her down,
block. Man, she's tall, long, athletic too. Running through the middle, throwing up a shot. I believe that's Magallanes. It does not go in. Ariana.
Chacon's the tallest player on the court right now.
Man, she's taller than me by quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say my height at all.
So Hagerman to throw it in. They get it into 32. That's Diaz. She tries to go up with a shot. Looked like
block by 33.
Alina Rodriguez with another block. Ends up with a rebound by Aubrey Howler. And here comes Eunice. They give it to Thompson. Thompson thought about the three. Gives it over to McBee. McBee pulls for three. Her three won't go. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Hagerman.
It was partially tipped, too, when McBee shot it. So here we go.
So they do get it in. They get it into Alondra. She throws up a shot, won't go. Deflection on the rebound. Throwing it ahead is Gomez into Magallanes. Her shot goes up. It won't go.
Oh, I thought that was a foul the way they swung at the ball.
And then last touch by Rodriguez, going to be Eunice ball.
She swung, I think, like a boxer.
She reared back, that's for sure. So here goes Hagerman to throw it in. Looking down low, they get it to Diaz. Diaz, she's gonna back it down without dribbling. She was like, let me just back it down.
I thought the first two steps were free.
yeah, I guess. On a gather for the shot maybe, but just in general, you can't just walk around out there two-stepping like you think you're at a country music dance.
Two-stepping?
That's right. And so here we go. Eunice gets it across the timeline. Maureen over to Thompson near the top of the key. Swings it to the right side to McBee.
Wide
McBee
open.
back up to Rodriguez, who steps into an open look, and she buries it.
So she just tied the record, right?
Alina Rodriguez just broke her own season three-point record right there with, I believe, that's 63 three-pointers for the year. That is a new
and she just got a block.
Season record. That's her third block of this ball game. That's 3 blocks
Third block,
in a row.
her first 3 and 2 rebounds. She might get a triple-double.
So I've got Alina at 63 threes right now this season. She had tied her season record last week at 62, and now she breaks that. So she is your all-time season three-point shooter, career. She's the career leader as well, and I don't have that number. It's over there in those papers. I don't have it written here on my little notes that I use. I have it in my pregame. So Hagerman now with it. Chacon at the top of the key, throws it back up to Gomez. Gomez looking to attack. Now they give it to Magallanes. No, that's not Magallanes. That's 22. That's Carrillo. She runs through the middle, and they're going to call a foul down low.
We got Charlie over here.
Called 12. They call Kenna McBee for the foul, so that'll send Carrillo to the line.
Was it continuation?
I'm assuming.
I guess.
So Carrillo stepping in there. Her first shot goes off the front of the rim and no good. Score is 2-9. 2-9. Eunice in the lead here by 7. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Her second one goes off the glass, almost goes in, no good. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound, her second. And here she comes up the floor, closely guarded, throws it down to McBee. McBee heads through the middle, kicks it out to Howler. Howler with the mid-range, rattles in, almost in, and then comes out. Ball gets deflected around, ends up in the hands of McBee. McBee kicks it over to Maureen. Maureen's three is up, no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. She throws up a mid-range, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound and the two. Coming back the other way quickly is Hagerman. They throw up a shot. It won't go. Big rebound down low by Chacon.
That's what they got to do. Leave her there all night.
She's got all 4 of Hagerman's points here. Eunice leads 11-4. There's a turnover by the Lady Cardinals, and here comes Chacon. Man, the 6'3" handled good. Then she throws it away. Kara Thompson with the steal, and here comes Eunice back the other way, and we got a foul call.
You know, that's the first turnover Eunice has done this quarter.
2.
This game. 2?
They've got 2.
Okay. I must have missed the first one.
Yeah, they've got 2 is what my little sheet here says, and that doesn't mean that it's right.
Oh, it's official. It's official.
I don't mean that it's right. So Alondra Maureen to throw it in, looking. She gets it into Kara Thompson. Kara Thompson crosses over with that little right hand, heads back over, throws a pass off the shins of Ostos. That's turnover number 3, and here comes Magallanes, who throws up a left-handed layup. Ariana Magallanes with 2.
Making the score 11-6. Eunice leads still.
Yeah, Hagerman trying to claw back into this one. Pushing it now is the Lady Cardinals. J. Lou Rodriguez is in the house. We got a J. Louisi sighting. He is here. Alina Rodriguez with the ball out on the right wing. Drops it down to Ostos. Ostos gives it back to her. She steps through, throws up a floater, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez for 2 more off the Ostos assist. And here comes Hagerman quickly back the other way. Ball gets deflected by Kenna McBee. It's going to go out of bounds. Coming into the ball game, you'll have Aaliyah Garcia. And stepping out, you'll have Kenna McBee. So Garcia comes in now. 6-13 is the score. 1:13 to go in quarter number one. They throw it to Chacon.
Oh, good job,
Chacon tried to throw up a shot. It was blocked by Ostos.
Take it.
And here comes Thompson.
Oh,
she kicks it back to Ostos. They're going to call her for the travel. That's turnover number 4 for the Lady Cardinals. 6-13. 6-13 is the score. 1:04 to go in quarter number one. Into the game for Eunice is Kenna McBee. She returns quickly as Kara Thompson steps off. And so now it'll be Hagerman ball. Hagerman throws it in. They get it over to Gomez. Natalie Gomez brings it across the timeline. Heads over to the left side. Flips it over to Magallanes. Magallanes now heads over the top of the key toward the free throw line. She's dribbled, traveled, whatever you want to call it.
Give us the steal instead, right?
And Aaliyah Garcia was like, hey, you could have kept that one. I would have had a run out.
You got to blow the whistle all the time.
So Eunice to throw it in. Rodriguez to McBee. McBee crosses over, gets around Lard, heads down the middle. She's got some space. She floats it down low to Garcia. Garcia had it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Eunice ball.
Hope they do that little corner shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As she chases the ball down in the locker room, I guess.
Yeah, that hall's a long one. And if you've never played here in Hagerman, when they have those doors open like that, it seems like the ball just finds that. It's like a magnet, and then it goes way down there. They get it to Rodriguez in the corner. Her three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Magallanes of Hagerman, and here she comes.
She's fast.
Yeah, she's pushing it up the floor. She drives a one-hand pass over to Lard. Lard's shot is up, no good. Big rebound by Chacon, and then her shot is no good, and Rodriguez gets it. Here comes Maureen, almost had it knocked away, throws up a floater, won't go, rebounded by Aaliyah Garcia.
Back to Rodriguez for a deep three. Oh, in and out.
Rodriguez three, no good, hasn't found the mark yet. 9 seconds remain here in the first quarter. 6-13 is the score, and it's going to be Hagerman ball.
With 9 seconds left here in the first quarter.
They throw it into Gomez. Gomez heads toward the timeline. She's pushing people through. Got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And they're going to call her for stepping out of bounds. They're going to call the end of the first quarter. So with that said, Eunice 13, Hagerman 6. We're at the end of one.
Shout out to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline, David Energy, Guns Up, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, BTA Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsor of today's game, as the ladies are facing the Bobcats here in Hagerman. The score is 13-6. Eunice leads here after the first quarter.
Yeah, so
one man short tonight. We're missing you, Charlie.
Charlie. I pulled a fast one on my wife. I was going to take her. My car. I was going to take my car, and I was taking her car back to her, and then I put the keys in the gas tank thinking I would leave her the keys. Well, apparently her car, when you lock the car, it locks the gas tank. So her keys were locked in her gas tank. You can't get them out. So she was stuck at school with no ride home. Had to call family to come get her.
Yeah, she's probably cursing you right now.
Yeah, she's not very happy with me, but
do you think we should use this little audio thing when you call her?
I might. We might have to have a conversation.
No, we won't do that. We'll be banned from the air forever. And we're like, guys, y'all did a great job, but we're going to have to let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you have a huge fine you got to pay.
Yeah. So Eunice throws it in. They get it to Thompson. Thompson to McBee. McBee was open for the three. She gave it up, kicks it over to Rodriguez, now to Haller. Haller drives baseline.
Oh, turnover.
Throws a cross-court skip pass, going to go out of bounds, going to be Hagerman ball.
I thought Hagerman touched it there for a second. Am I saying things?
That's 5 turnovers for the Lady Cards here. And so here comes Hagerman and Gomez. Gomez crosses over, heads down the middle, throws up a floater. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Rodriguez.
What was that, 15 rebounds already? Throws it up front to McBee.
Gets it to McBee.
Strong layup, misses.
Throws up a shot, and it won't go.
Rebounded by Hagerman. I cannot see the number through this camera bus.
That is Brianna Lard. Brianna Lard over to Gomez. Gomez with it, swings it over to Chacon. Chacon on the right wing. She's going to pull for three. Her three won't go. Battling for the rebound was two Lady Cardinals. The ball goes out of bounds. Oh, wow. They're going to say Eunice ball. I concur, I guess.
You guess?
Since I'm a Eunice fan.
Charlie said, "What are you doing?"
Since I'm a Eunice fan, I guess that's a
Charlie
good
would have
call.
punched you 3 times already.
So Eunice throws it in. McBee to Rodriguez, back to her. Now here they go with Thompson. Thompson throws it back to Rodriguez in the middle. She throws a lob pass. I thought Maureen was going to catch it and dunk it like it was the NBA All-Star game. They get it to Rodriguez. She pulls for 3. Oh, off the side of the rim, no good. And that'll be Hagerman ball.
Hagerman ball, we sound all raspy over there.
I was swallowing my Reese's peanut butter cup
before you came in here, bud.
Lard takes it over to the basket, crosses McBee, hit. Deep 3 by number 12 or 15, I think.
And it won't go. It's going to fall out of bounds. It'll be Eunice ball on the turnover.
You need to put that bigger camera right here, like an iPad. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I concur.
It'd be easier to.
Charlie thinks we need a different camera system to begin with, but they get it to McBee, and he's the thumb. He's the professional.
Yeah, Charlie's just crazy.
Cross court to Alina Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it out here on the left wing, gives it back to Maureen. Maureen heads over to the right side, looking toward McBee. Now she's thought about the skip pass. She gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the jab and go behind the back. Drops it down low to Haller. She gets shoved to the ground.
She was shooting.
Yeah, for 3, right?
Yeah. That's how she shoots, is 3.
That's right. So going to have a sub here. As coming in, I think that's Carrillo.
22.
Yeah, them ponies. They got long ponies, and they cover up them numbers sometimes. So they're going to say that was over on the side. Even the official over there, if the official had a number, she's got a long pony. I can't read that official's number. So Rodriguez to throw it in. Throws it into McBee. McBee up near the top of the key, heads over to the left side, drops
nice.
a beautiful pass to Alondra Maureen. She kind of caught it up under the basket, couldn't get the shot to go. They kick it ahead to Lard. Brianna Lard with the crossover.
She is smothered.
Ball was knocked away. Hagerman wanted a foul. Eunice wanted to travel. There was no call. Lard's shot's going to be short. Diaz down there battling. She gets it. Over to Chacon. Now Gomez. Gomez going to reset. Now Carrillo with it out here on the right wing. Crosses over, heads back up, gives it to Chacon. Chacon with it near the top of the key, heads through. She drives in there like a bull in a china cabinet, throws up a shot, and it goes in off the glass. The bank is open late here in Hagerman.
It's 13-8. Eunice lead still here in the second quarter.
And so Eunice with it, swings it over into the left corner, and stolen away. The pass from Kenna McBee goes to Brianna Lard for Hagerman, and she runs out and throws it in for 2. That's her first 2 of the game.
And Eunice wants a timeout here. They're going to talk about that.
Hagerman clawing back into this game after they had been down big. It's 10-13. We got a 3-point game, 5:20 to go in the first half.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BGA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and MR Pipeline, our proud sponsor of today's game.
Yeah,
and the boys will be playing right after this, right?
Yeah, the boys game coming up next. The number 3 ranked Eunice boys basketball team, number 3 ranked in the state of New Mexico.
We talked
a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where you got that. Don't be leaving that in my car in a minute.
I got it off your shoulder.
I'll really be in trouble when I get home.
Like, where's Jimmy at? He's sleeping in the doghouse.
Rossendo's got big, long blonde hairs hanging off his shirt.
No, it's white.
They're not mine. That white, blonde, it's similar. They just put highlights in that piece.
Yeah. It's platinum, huh?
That's right. People pay big money to get their hair to look like that.
Mine are all natural.
And they apparently left one on your shoulder. 5:12 to go here in the first half. 10-13 is the score. Eunice leads by 3. A foul call right there on number 10. That is Lard.
Put some pressure on the ball.
Yeah, we throw it in to Maureen. Maureen brings it across, kicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has an open look. She thought about it, then she pulls. It won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson over to Maureen. Maureen shot is up. It won't go. Rebounded by Rodriguez, and Rodriguez going back up. They're going to call the foul.
Rodriguez couldn't believe she was that wide open earlier.
Rodriguez is a rebounding machine right now.
She's like Dennis Rodman was like 15 already?
2, 3, 4, 5,
6. I've got her at 7, I believe.
We'll give her 8 after this one right here.
Yeah. That's 6 rebounds. She's got 4 points. She's got 3 blocks already here in the first half. They're going to call it on the floor, so Rodriguez to throw it in.
We're going to get it in?
And they throw it in. They get it to Haller. She gives it right back. Rodriguez steps into a 3, won't go.
There's a pass.
Rebounded by Gomez, and she just double dribbled and got away with it. She crosses over between 2 Lady Cardinals, runs down the middle, throws a beautiful pass over to, I believe that's number 23. That's Pamela Chacon, so that's the other Chacon. Thompson almost had it stolen away. Now here comes Rodriguez through the middle. One-hand pass over to McBee. McBee's 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kara Thompson. Kara Thompson's putback goes in. Kara Thompson with a rebound and a putback. She's got 5 points already here in the first half. 4:10 to go in the first half. Eunice leads by 3, 15-12. Here comes Lard through the middle, kicking it over to Chacon. Chacon going to shoot the deep 3. Won't go. Kara Thompson with the rebound.
Throws it deep to...
And she gets it to Maureen. Maureen on the run out, lays it in for 2. Alondra Maureen with her first 2 off the Kara Thompson assist. Here comes Gomez. Eunice extends the lead back to 5, 12-17. Into the hands of Lard out here in the right corner. Almost stolen away by Maureen. And then a big block. Oh, and they're going to call the jump ball. Haller with a block. And then they call the jump. The arrow is going to go over toward the Lady Bobcats.
That was a good Bobcat. That's probably the best animal you've done all year.
Best animal. I can make some animal noises.
I bet you can.
So they throw it up into 25. That's Magallanes. Back to Gomez. Back to Magallanes. She's like, I don't want it. You take it. Brianna Lard with it. Heads over. Oh, and Maureen going to step out there and foul. Yeah, I concur. It was definitely a foul. It was just a little of a late call.
I didn't see nothing fall, so we're good. Anyways.
3:27 to go here in the second quarter. 12-17 is the score. I always get a kick out of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You see there?
Every time they bring it in.
Eunice is not out there guarding anybody, but we're still running the play.
I guess they're trying to build good habits.
That's right. They get it to Gomez over here near the top of the key. She attacks, throws up a floater, won't go. Rebounded by Lizzie Gaitan.
Who is in the game?
And here goes Lizzie Gaitan and the Cardinals.
Oh, nice crossover.
Crosses over, heads through the middle, gives it to Maureen. Maureen steps into a 3 that was partially blocked. Rebounded by 1-5. Almost stolen back by Lizzie. That was Riley Martinez with that rebound for Hagerman. Here comes Gomez. Gomez drops it down.
Nice pass.
And laying it in for 2 is Pamela Chacon. That's her second.
She was like Jason Kidd out there dropping passes, ain't she?
Yep, a one-hand pass over to Gaitan. Gaitan on the right wing has it knocked away by Magallanes. Magallanes with the steal. That's another turnover for the Lady Cardinals, and here comes Hagerman. Multiple subs at the bench for both teams here. Going through the middle is Magallanes out to Lard. Lard heads through the middle, throws up a floater. Her floater won't go. Rebounded by Lizzie Gaitan, her second. She gets it to Kenna McBee. 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. 17-14 is the score. Thompson steps into a 3, and she busts it. They call it a 2?
No, that's a 3, but that's her second 3 of the game.
I got you. All right.
Sorry about
I looked down. I was like, what? So Kara Thompson knocks down her second 3 of the game. 14-20. Eunice leads by 6. Under 2 minutes to go. A running one-hander by Magallanes. No good. She gets her own rebound, gives it to Lard, and Lard hits the mid-range. And we've got a delay of game warning going to be called on Hagerman, as when the ball came through the net, one of the Hagerman players batted at it.
Mr. Frazier thinking, one of my girls? On 5-2-5. We can't go that far.
Yeah, so they're calling the delay of game warning as the ball came through the net.
On us?
I think they were trying to call it on us because it was our team that hit the ball. I think the official's confused. Look, he's over there like trying to explain it. Even though the lady official right here turned around and gave everybody a big smile like, oops. I think he was calling a delay of game on our
Mr.
team.
Frazier T for arguing that.
Yeah. I think
cool.
that was an honest mistake. I
Oh,
think
like
one
down
of
up there, that was a
and there's
walk.
a travel or double. So we're gonna lose that one on another turnover.
The score is 20-16, just like that, huh? In the second quarter with a minute and 45 seconds left.
Yeah, Eunice trailing by 4. Hagerman's ball. They're throwing it in down under our basket. They throw it up top to Magallanes. Magallanes back to Gomez. Looks down low, heads over the top of the key, flips it back to Magallanes. She heads over to the right side, flips it to Gomez out here on the right wing. She crosses over, has it stolen
Thompson.
away by Kara Thompson, and here goes Kara on the run out. She throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Gomez. Then they're going to call Thompson with the touch foul.
Was she partially blocked or she went too far underneath the basket?
You know, I thought
can't
she
tell.
got a little contact down there, too. A little
bump
bump.
gun?
Yeah. And they didn't call it, and then they call the reach coming back the other way. But Thompson with good hustle just couldn't quite finish. 1:25 to go here in the first half, 16-20. Gomez swings it over to Magallanes. She heads over to the left side. Reaching in was Maureen. No call, and here comes Carrillo down the middle. She throws up a shot. It won't go. Big rebound by Aubrey Haller. And here comes Rodriguez with some contact. Throws up a floater. It won't go. Rebounded by Alondra Maureen. Maureen into the hands of Thompson. Thompson for 3. Yeah! And Kara Thompson hits her third 3 of the game. And here comes Hagerman back the other way. Kara Thompson may be chasing Alina Rodriguez's 3-point record if she keeps this up.
She looked over towards her brother and smiled.
That's right. Oh, and they're going to call her for another foul.
Is that her second?
I believe so. She's got the only one that was up there on the board on this side, and then she gets that one as well. So they call her for the foul. That's her second. 39 seconds to go here in the first half. 16-23 is the score. Eunice leads here by 7. Hagerman gets it in. Takes it across the timeline, looks up the floor, does Lard. Lard heads through the middle, tries to drop it down to Diaz. She pushes Haller over
overpowers her
and lays it in for 2.
Don't take that, Lard. Take it back.
That was rough. And then Rodriguez gets knocked down. They give it to Haller on the run out. She's going to go to the middle. And she throws up a 2, and she's going to go to the line. And then the player from Hagerman slams it.
Got
and they give her the tee.
What are you laughing for, Jimmy?
I don't. You know what's funny is I don't know if maybe the 2 had some bad blood going, but they had a little pushing, shoving match down here, and she pushed Haller to the floor. Wait.
No.
Wait. Yeah, even you got me like saying no.
Lord help.
Like, what in the world?
Y'all need to take his medication,
Man,
fool. Y'all need to take his medication.
What do we got going on here? We're going to send the other team to shoot at our basket.
She probably would have made it.
And she was just going to let them do it. She was like, sure. So Haller steps in there, knocks the first one down. I have seen it all already here. Even Frazier's confused. He's got his hair growing out longer than ever because he's so confused. Haller knocks them both down.
That was her free throw shots. Now
Yes.
This is the tech right here.
Yeah, so now Rodriguez will step to the line.
No pressure.
18-25 is the score, and she
got a
misses the first one off
She
the
turns
front
out
of the rim.
frustrated.
18 seconds to go here in the first half. 18-25 is the score. And there's still a discussion
She made the
going.
second one, so that's good.
So Alina makes the second.
And we get the ball back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, it'll be red ball. 18 seconds to go. Eunice leads by 8 points.
There you go. I was about to get mad.
Hagerman trails by 8. So there's still a discussion over here at the table trying to figure out exactly
We're
what
trying
else.
to make sure you get right in the book.
Yeah, I'm sure that it confused me and confused them and confused everybody.
I had it all under control. I just want to say nothing.
You had it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I was confused when I saw somebody from Hagerman step up to shoot a technical
And
foul
she went up there real quick.
at our basket.
It was like, you say what, sir?
Wow. So throwing it in is Rodriguez to McBee. She gets it to Aaliyah Garcia, who lays it in for 2. Aaliyah Garcia for 2 off the Kenna McBee assist. And here comes Lard back the other way, and there's a big-time collision. And they're going to call.
Alina.
You know, all of that, am I losing it, or did we just run like a second and a half off the court? I think that's all we ran off.
I think she was fast. I mean,
Man,
she
yeah,
went
but
to 40 pretty quick.
a second and a half. We went from one end of the floor to the other. And anyway, here we go. 6 seconds to go here in the first half. Lard with it for Hagerman after they called Rodriguez for the foul. There's a long three that's up.
Who called the three?
And
Who
they're
called the
going to
foul?
call Kenna McBee for the foul at the buzzer on the three. That'll send Hagerman to the line
Wow.
to shoot 3 free throws.
That's halftime starts.
And
right?
the coaching staff telling McBee not to foul, and she looked at him and said, I didn't, and threw her hands up in the air.
She
So
missed the first one.
anyway, I guess she's frustrated.
Somebody behind me said the ball don't lie.
Lard misses the first one. She'll have a chance at another here. Her next one's up, rattles around, and it won't go.
Take your time, girl.
She
She just gets it and
misses
throws it
2.
up.
She's going to have one more. Chloe Jones steps into the camera on the crutches. She's hobbling. And the next one for Lard goes in. So Brianna Lard goes 1 for 3 on the free throws. That's 5 points for her. Chacon has 6. Pamela Chacon has 4. Magallanes has 2. Diaz has 2. Over on the other side, Aaliyah Garcia with 2. Alondra Maureen with 2. Aubrey Howler with 2. Kenna McBee with 3. Alina Rodriguez with 5. And then the story of that first half was Kira Thompson knocking down 3 threes as well as another basket. She's got 11 points. Both Thompson and Rodriguez have over 5 rebounds apiece each.
It's a good race between them two right there as we get the most rebounds tonight.
Yeah, for sure. So at halftime, your score, Eunice 28, Hagerman 19. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to Nomar Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We're here live in Hagerman. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner, Rosendo Caballero.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up? And we are here with the horn just sounded. Both teams are on the floor, and we are getting ready to start the second half. Hagerman stretching the defense out, getting in the full court pressure here.
You a little man-on-man, huh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Little man-on-man, Oxen.
A little woe man on woe man.
I'm sorry
and
about
so
that.
Rodriguez with it over on the left wing. She's closely guarded by 6'3"
Turnover
Chacon,
up
who
there.
deflects it away, and that's another turnover. That's 9 turnovers here for the Lady Cardinals, and that has been our Achilles heel. I was standing back here talking with a bunch of the Eunice fans during the break, and, this Lady Cardinals team is averaging about 25 a game. Almost a steal by Kenna McBee. Lard gets it, goes up for a shot, and then they're going to call a jump ball down there between Chacon
They call those real
and
quick,
Haller.
man.
Yeah, that was a quick whistle.
You can't get possession of the ball there.
19-28 is the score. For those of you asking at home, I don't have the app up and running. 7:33 to go in the third. It's 19-28. Eunice in the lead. Throwing it way high. They throw it up there for Lard. She goes and gets it. Crosses over, heads through the middle, throws up a one-hander. It won't go. Rebounded by Kara Thompson. And here comes the Lady Cardinals pushing it back. They get it over to Maureen. Maureen to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks it out to McBee, who has a wide open look. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Chacon. That is the other Chacon. That is the younger of the two Chacons. That's Pamela Chacon. The other one is Jimena Chacon.
Nice job there by Rodriguez, grabbing the ball, making it a jump ball.
Yeah, so then that'll give the arrow to the Lady Cards as they'll get the ball back. They throw it up top to Maureen.
Get back to the back corner.
Oh, man, they had her open on that back side. They just didn't look. Here comes McBee over the top. Drops it into Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls from the free throw line, and she sinks it. Alina Rodriguez.
I'd be selfish to take 3 instead of 2, right?
19-30 is the score. Eunice up here in the third. Gomez with it in the left corner. Heads over to the right across the free throw line. Now she's going to kick it to Brianna Lard. Back over to Magallanes. Magallanes thought about the 3. Gives it back to Lard now in the left corner. Heads around the three-point line. Over to the right. Crosses over. A little dipsy-do. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebound battle down there between two Cardinals. Going to go out of bounds. That was Kenna McBee and Rodriguez battling for the rebound amongst themselves. And it goes out of bounds.
It's going to stay over here on Hagerman's side, huh?
They got a double dose of 6-footers down low. Almost stolen away there by Thompson. As you had the two Chacon sisters playing the little X game through the middle.
Little Twin Towers there,
Man,
huh?
I tell you. I mean, Aubrey Haller is probably our tallest player, and look at her standing there by the smaller of the two Chacons.
Oh, go up.
Magallanes throws it out top to Lard. Almost had it stolen away, and now it's stolen away by Maureen. She kicks it ahead to McBee. McBee throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Hagerman. McBee had the run-out layup there. Shot it up there a little too hard. It rolls off the rim, and here comes Gomez pushing through the middle. She throws up a floater, and it goes in. Natalie Gomez with her first bucket of the ball game. We've got a 9-point game, 30-21. Over to Maureen on the left wing. She pulls for 3. It rattles around. It won't go in. Oh, my gosh. Aubrey Haller got clobbered.
Takes that elbow to the nose.
Man, she took a hand like a what do they call that? The hammer fist off the top. Looked like a hammer fist in an MMA match.
It's an illegal blow, huh?
Man. 21-30. Eunice trails by 9. They
We got
gave the
50
ball to
coming in, huh?
Hagerman. Yeah, they're like, hey,
Take
you
care
see
of
that? Go do it. And so here comes Lard coming through the middle. Reverse pivots, throws it to
carry.
Gomez. Rodriguez wanting the carry. They didn't give it to him. Haller goes up and gets that rebound. Aubrey Haller. And here comes Eunice pushing the ball up with Rodriguez. She gets it to McBee. McBee steps into a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by Kara Thompson. Kara Thompson kicks it out. And Rodriguez had the look. They call the foul on the floor. They call it on 23. That's Pamela Chacon. Coming in for her is going to be Diaz, so Chacon Pamela is going to go have a seat, and in comes Michaela Diaz for Hagerman.
The ball almost hit Haller in the back of the head.
Rodriguez save her.
Yeah.
So Rodriguez to throw it in, gets it to McBee. McBee with it at the top of the key. Dribbles over to the left side, kicks it out to Maureen. Maureen thought about the 3. Now she gives it to Ostos.
Nice
Great
pass.
high-low pass, and one. as Rodriguez finishes down low. That was all set up by that Michelle Ostos pass.
She made it look so
Ostos with the
natural, didn't she?
assist. Yes.
Like little Dennis Rodman behind the head, just kind of floop.
Man, that was nice for sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And that shot is up and good as Alina Rodriguez makes that one. And so I was trying to count here. It's 4, 6, 8, 10
Lard takes all the way
points
down.
for Rodriguez. Magallanes going through the middle. There was a partial block by Ostos. No call on the foul. And then the rebound came into the hands of Thompson. And then the ball gets deflected out as Eunice was trying to push it to Rodriguez.
The score is 33-21. Eunice leads here in the third quarter.
So Rodriguez to throw it in, looking cross court to Maureen. Maureen steps into a three. Her shot won't go. Rebounded. Oh, and then she stepped on the line.
But she got a rebound out of it.
Alina Rodriguez with the rebound out of that deal.
If you want to be positive about something. Right?
Yeah. And then when she went to power dribble, she dribbled on that line. So here comes Hagerman, and Gomez brings it across the half-court line, heads over to the right side, hands it to Lard. Lard tries to attack through the middle. Now she's going to back it out, and it looks like they're going to reset. Over to Magallanes out here on the left wing. She crosses over, heads toward the middle, kicks it to Gomez. Gomez pulls for three. It won't go. Rebounded by who else but Kara Thompson.
Goes to the head of Rodriguez. A little too hard, but she recovers.
Oh, and she gets it back to Thompson into the hands of McBee. McBee with a one-arm cross-court pass to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez lays it in for two. That was a nice pass by Kenna McBee. She gets her third assist of the ball game. 4:05 to go here in the third. 21-35. Eunice leads by 14. They get it to Chacon. That's Jimena Chacon. And there's a very, 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 very late call.
She called it like 3 days late.
Yeah.
She did have the whistle in her mouth, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes there's a delay, but I think she did have it in her mouth to blow the whistle.
Frazier was out there saying, hey, what's the deal? And she basically told him, be quiet. That's enough. Don't want to hear it. So 22 is Carrillo. They're calling the subs in. Even our broadcast booth's calling them in from up here in the bleachers.
They've been sitting there for a while. They want to put them in.
They're like, get in there, subs. Said
somebody. They're in red.
So they throw it over into the hands of Carrillo. Carrillo bounce passes over here to Magallanes, who pump fakes, heads down the middle, throws up a floater. Her floater won't go. High rebound there by Chacon, and she dribbled out from under the basket, which didn't make a lot of sense. And there's a nice rebound by Aubrey Howler. Here comes Eunice pushing it the other way. Kenna McBee, cross court, has it stolen away. Here comes Hagerman on the run out. Their shot is up. It's no good. Magallanes with the rebound. Stolen away for just a second by McBee, and then she loses it out of bounds. It'll be Hagerman ball.
All those Hagerman players get the rebound, and then they dribble away from the basket. Pay attention to that the whole game. Instead of going right back up.
And when you're 6'3", you want to stay down there. I mean, that's where you want it.
Shoot that. She thought about
it. She's going to cross over now. Thought about attacking the basket. She shoots a fadeaway, or maybe it was a pass to Diaz for Hagerman. Diaz throws it up. It gets stolen away by Aubrey Howler, and here goes the Lady Cardinals. And then there's going to be a foul as Kenna McBee was attacking the basket. Gomez comes in and gives her a little hip check.
Gonna have to stop the bleeding somehow, right?
Yep. So 3:07 to go here in the third quarter. Your score is Eunice 35, Hagerman 21.
This game's going by real quick. The whistle has not been blown that often.
I concur.
Hope they don't make up for it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I concur. So McBee goes to the line. Her first free throw's no good. Multiple subs, number 15 and number 10. That's Riley Martinez and Brianna Lard come in. Magallanes and Gomez step off for Hagerman. McBee back to the line for the second. Her next free throw's no good. Trying for the rebound.
Oh, it's going to be Eunice's ball. Oh, no, she changed her mind again. And now she went back and forth. I guess it's going to be white ball.
Yeah, she pointed both directions there within a few seconds. Eunice Eunice leads by 14. 3 minutes to go here in the third. No, I don't want us to trail. 2:59 and ticking. Lard heads over, kicks it over to this side to Carrillo. Carrillo heads over, flips it out to 15. That's Martinez. Stolen away for a second, and now they end up back with it. They kick it ahead to Rodriguez on the run out. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Trying to see who they're calling it on. They
1-2.
call it on Chacon. Chacon's looking over here like, who, me?
Well, she said 1-1 at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I look. Frazier's like, what? How's that on the floor? So here comes 3 subs as the other Chacon comes in. Number 11,
You gotta keep
Stewart,
your composure.
and number 30, Acosta all come in, and several coming out. So here we go, throwing it in. They get it to Rodriguez in the corner. She gets it to McBee. McBee pulls for 3. Her 3 won't go. Frazier chasing around. Aaliyah Garcia down there battling for that rebound. Gets it back to Rodriguez. Bounce pass to Kenna McBee, who throws a floater in the lane, up and in. Kenna McBee with 2 off the Alina Rodriguez assist. Hagerman with it. Takes it down. Now they're going to reset. Coach hollering for a play. It's 37-21. Eunice in the lead here. 2:11 to go in the third. Carrillo. One hand bounce pass over to Acosta. She comes through the middle, almost stolen away. Now Lard has it. She splits 2 defenders, throws up a runner. It won't go. Stolen back away by Howler.
Let's see if she could.
They call the foul on Chacon. I think that's her 3rd all in this quarter. No, it's her second.
They
One
took
of those was her sister
They
earlier.
took the other Chacon out.
Yep.
That's bonus right here, boss.
Yeah, so Eunice will get to shoot here. Will it be Aubrey Howler or will it be Alina Rodriguez, as they
should be
both got clubbed
Okay,
down there?
That's a good question there. Who's going to be McBee?
So Howler going to go to the line. Rodriguez going to come over here and talk to Coach Frazier a while. Frazier's hair is almost as long as Alina's on the back. On the back. And the sides. So there's a shot that is up. It is no good. Aubrey misses the first.
It's the first time to the line tonight for Aubrey.
So stepping back in there's Aubrey. 1:55 to go in the third. Her next shot is up. It is no good. And here
That's a
we
double
come
dribble.
the other way. Oh, and that's a
Having a
slide of the foot, a travel, a double.
A quadruple.
Acosta out on the right wing, sinks a 3. Sylvia Acosta, and the crowd goes crazy.
With her black and pink shoes.
I'm telling you, one black, one pink. She's trying to get over there. They kick it back to Rodriguez on the left wing. She steps into a 3. Won't go. Deflected rebound comes into the hands of Maureen. Maureen back to Kenna McBee, who shoots a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by Lard. Here comes Brianna Lard trying to split the defense. Gets it out to Carrillo. Carrillo back up top to Acosta. Multiple shoes, multiple socks. She comes back, attacks through the middle. She got her a little confidence after that long 3.
Boy,
She's got it
wouldn't you?
back out here. She's like, hey. Man, both crowds are screaming, wanting something called.
She ends up on the floor.
The Eunice crowd wanting a double or a push-off called. The Hagerman crowd wanting a foul called. Everybody's screaming at the officials.
Other than you and I.
Yeah, we're over here just minding our own business.
Enjoying this game.
That's right.
Score is 37-24 here. 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
In comes Thompson. Out goes Garcia. 57 seconds to go, as you mentioned, in the third. 37-24 is the score. Acosta trying to get it in. She throws it up top. Lard grabs it. Heads over to the left side. Now she reverse pivots. Heads back to the free throw line. Throws it out to
she's partially
Acosta.
blocked.
She throws up another shot. It won't go. Aubrey Howler with the rebound. And here come the Lady Cardinals. And then there's a turnover. And here comes Lard. And there's some contact down low between her and Howler. And that'll send Lard to the line. 42 seconds remaining in the third. 37-24 is the score on the board.
I understand sometimes about a good foul. We'll let him score there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
we got a good lead here.
but that's Aubrey's first foul. I'd probably agree with that one.
Got to defend the basket, right?
Yeah, make them go beat you at the line. Did she make that first one?
No, she missed it.
So, and that's probably why it was a good foul. The next one's up. It won't go, so yeah, it was a real good foul.
So she knew
and then
the
she gets a
statistics.
rebound. Yeah, that's a good statistical foul. She gets the rebound. Crossing over between the legs is Rodriguez. One-hand pass into the corner to Maureen, who pulls for mid-range. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Hagerman. They get it to Acosta. Acosta's one shoe matches Thompson's both shoes. Now there's a battle. It comes into the hands of Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it to Kenna McBee. Kenna McBee drops it in for 2 off the Alina Rodriguez assist and steal. Acosta out in the corner, throws up another 3, and it goes in again. Sylvia Acosta, black and pink shoes and all. Oh, and there's a foul at the
She was
horn.
shooting, right? Continuation.
1:30 to go here in the third. And I'm trying to look. Is that
Selena.
that'll send Alina to the free throw line. And so Alina steps in there to the free throw line with 1 second on the clock.
We're in the third quarter here.
Rodriguez's first one is good.
And there's quite a few people over there now.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, not as many as there's over here, but
Man, it was just the parking lot when we pulled up was as packed as
crazy.
I've ever seen.
Could you imagine it now?
No, I
Probably got
can't.
traffic police out there. Lane
Oh,
violation.
man, they're going to take it away from her. So Alina thought her shot was short, went running across the line. They take it away from her.
Coach is like, get back. Alina like, nah, I want to steal.
So Alina's not wanting to listen.
As long
They
as she
throw
don't
it in.
foul.
They're going to let the buzzer go off. And at the end of 3, it's Eunice 40, Hagerman 27. We got a 13-point ball game here.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Park Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline, our proud sponsor of today's district game as the Lady Cards are playing the Lady Bobcats. The score is 40-27 as we start the fourth quarter here in Hagerman, New Mexico.
So just trying to run through some of these points here. Kara Thompson has 11 points. She's also got 10 rebounds. So
Double-double?
that's probably her first double-double of her young career for the freshman.
She has 3 threes, huh?
Yeah, Kenna McBee with 7 points. Yeah, trying to look here. Aubrey Howler with, she's got a couple of points. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rebounds. Got a couple of steals, a couple of blocks.
A little bit of everything, huh?
That's right. Alina Rodriguez has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points. She's also got 3, 4 blocks. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds.
Was it Alina?
Yep, Alina. And then Ostos with a couple of blocks, a couple of assists.
Some beautiful assists down there
Lizzie
at the bottom.
Gaetan with a couple of rebounds. Aaliyah Garcia with a couple of rebounds.
We
and a
haven't seen
bucket.
Pierce tonight, have we?
No, we haven't. And Alondra Maureen with a handful of rebounds and a bucket. So here we go. Hagerman to throw it in. They run their play up there with nobody guarding them, and here they come. They flip it over here to Magallanes. She had the cutter. She waited too long to give it to her. And that is Gomez. Gomez runs through the middle, throws up a floater, and it's in. Natalie Gomez for 2. That's 4 points
Soft
for her.
touch there, huh? We got a full court press here. We got a turnover.
Stolen away by Chacon. She tries to throw up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Alina Rodriguez. Here comes Alondra Maureen pushing it up the floor. Hagerman back within 11 here. Kenna McBee with it out on the right corner. Dribbles back up. Tries to flip it across.
Another
Has
turnover.
it stolen away. Another turnover. That's turnover number 15 for the Cardinals. And Gary Frazier wants to talk about it as Lard lays it in for 2. That's her 7th point. Frazier's hotter than a firecracker.
Can you blame him? Start the fourth quarter off with 2 turnovers?
A little spot on top of his head's red. 7:18 to go here
Don't
in
light the fuse, huh? Blow up.
fourth. 31-40. Hagerman back within 9.
Shout out to our sponsors, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline, Park Energy Service, Redbird Gas, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply. Our proud sponsors. We also have the boys game tonight too, so they're going to sponsor that as well.
Yeah, Perry Kimple shouting out to us from Reno, Nevada. We appreciate you watching. Appreciate all those back home listening. And it's
Other than Charlie, he ain't reporting. He ain't doing nothing, man. What's wrong?
yeah, I
He
don't
probably ain't got
know.
no service.
He's probably sitting somewhere taking it easy.
Drinking some Mai Tais.
I don't know what, but he's probably taking it easy. He's probably thinking his feet are tired. my tie's tired, or my feet's tired.
His ties are tired.
His tires are tied. Something. All right, so here we go. Rodriguez to throw it in.
That's the pitcher, huh?
We're in the fourth quarter, 7:18 remaining.
It should be under the basket, bro, because we call a timeout after I made a basket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious. Make sure I was watching the same basketball game.
Yeah, they're going to give them they're telling them now they can run the baseline.
Correct.
There's been some confusion in this game as far as the instruction. But anyway, here we go. So Rodriguez has it. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Eunice leads by 9. Almost stolen away by Lard. And
Ooh, that was close. I would have said they gone the other way.
we're already at 15 turnovers here at the very beginning of the fourth.
You think they've seen some video on us?
Man, every team we played, I guess, like I said, we're averaging about 25 a ball game, maybe a little more than that. Even in some of our games that we've won, we've had 25, 30 plus. And there's a travel. There's another turnover. So that's 16 turnovers for the Lady Cardinals here early in the fourth. We lead by 9, 31-40. Gomez with it. She's going to bring it across the timeline for Hagerman. Hagerman in the white, Eunice in the red. Gomez with it. She's just going to get them out there, reset them. She gets it to Chacon at the top of the key. Chacon looking down, heads over with the left hand. Then it gets tied up there by Rodriguez.
So it's going to be Eunice ball?
I can't see that. It looks like the light's facing that way. Yeah. So, yeah, I believe it is Eunice ball.
Just want to make sure she pointed the right direction. I was looking the right way.
And they're going to sub here, as they're going to send in number 11. That is Stewart, and she's going to come in for the big Chacon. Chacon gives us fits, so when she's over on the bench, it's definitely a bonus for the Lady Cardinals.
Yes, it is.
6'3", you can teach a lot of things. Oh, man, and Eunice turns that one over.
But recover it.
And then they stole it back.
Yes.
So here comes Rodriguez trying to push it up the floor. Headed down the left side, has it stolen away. Another turnover by the Lady Cardinals. And then Thompson steals it back.
Oh, and then she is fouled.
Wow. A lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy ball, but with all of that said, 6:29 to go here in the fourth. 31-40, Eunice leads by 9. It's going to be, I think, Eunice ball. There we are. We're over there now. All right.
I have no idea.
Looking to throw it in.
I'm running the camera.
I'm up here sitting in front of your camera.
Fine,
You've probably been video in the back of my head.
It's pretty shiny.
It's shiny. Is it shiny?
It's shiny. It's shiny and gray.
Shine bright like a diamond.
No, not that bright.
Over to McBee. McBee pulls for 3. Her 3 won't go.
We haven't made a basket yet this quarter, right?
Yeah, we haven't. We haven't scored this quarter. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. 31-40 is the score. They give it to Gomez. She gives it back to Magallanes. She cuts through. Here goes Magallanes through the middle. She's going to flip it over. A pass gets stolen for a minute, but Eunice ends up, Hagerman ends up back with it. Gomez going to run through the middle. And she goes to the ground. They're going to call Marine for the foul.
And the ball was in the head.
They run that little weave, and their whole goal with that weave is to get that inside over the free throw line little, I call it a banana cut or banana dribble, right through the middle. And you're going to have to overplay them to that side and not let them
come in.
Not let them do that, but that's what they're trying to do.
One of our plays right there they just did.
And that shot is up. It's no good. Big battle for the board. And they called the foul on Magallanes. I was sure hoping so. If they had called that one on Haller,
I would have been really upset.
I might have had like a nervous breakdown type reaction up here. But anyway, Eunice with the ball. 5:44 to go here in the fourth. 40-31. Eunice leads by 9. Hagerman's full court pressures give us a little trouble here, but here comes Rodriguez running through the middle. Her shot is up, no good. Big rebound by Chacon. And then
call the jump ball?
No. One ref was calling a foul, one was calling a jump ball. The one that was calling the foul just shook his head yeah and said okay.
She has better view because it's her call under the basket, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
I put you in the tight spot there, Judge.
Yeah, I don't. I always hear people say, well, that's not my call. And I'm like, well, if you're an official and you see it.
And you're on the court, you got to call it.
Yeah, you got to call it, I think. But anyway.
It's like throwing a flag.
Yeah. So they flip it over to Lard. Lard comes through the middle, throws up a left-handed, one-hander, underhand type of shot, and then there's another foul called down low.
A little nudge.
They call that one on Diaz. She's madder than a hornet.
Don't give her the ball.
Forehead turned red. She was mad. And
madder than the hornet.
She was, boy. I heard her buzzing all the way up here. She was mad. So here we go. 5:14 to go in the ball game. Eunice. They saved that one. Oh my gosh, we almost made it. We almost made it.
made Alina Fowler to protect the basket. Come on. I'm sorry for laughing, but that was.
Man, we almost made it we almost made it for Hagerman trying to pass it
back to
our side. It hit on the edge of the backboard and the rim, almost went in the goal off our pass to our own team. Hagerman ended up with it. They tried to, I guess you'd call that a rebound and a putback off our pass that almost went in their basket.
But the bad thing, that gives 3 fouls to Alina.
Yeah.
And the way this game's going, it might get close here after the 2 minutes.
Man, what in the world? So here we go. Lard misses the first.
It's good action.
She's struggling from the free throw line here today, and she misses the second. Rodriguez with the rebound, and here we go back the other direction. Rodriguez crosses over behind the back, flips it over to Thompson. Thompson dribbling. Gets it over to Garcia. Garcia
nice
back down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the spin move.
Oh, they got a call for walking.
Oh, man.
What?
They call her for the travel.
What?
Oh, man. Another turnovers for the Lady Cardinals. And here goes Lard running the other way. Big battle for the rebound. Chacon jumps on Haller's back, and then it was stolen away over there, but I think they're going to call. They call Lard for the foul.
A little chippy there, boss.
Yeah.
A little chippy.
We've got a 9-point ball game here. Nothing but fours on the board. 4-4-4 in the fourth.
And
Eunice turns it over, and then running and laying it in is Magallanes, and Hagerman wants to take a timeout. They want their crowd to enjoy this one a little bit. We've got a 7-point ball game, 4:40 to go in the game. It's 40-33. Hagerman is clawing back into this sucker.
I smell a comeback. What do you smell?
Man,
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline, our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 40-33, like Mr. Jones just said. Here in the fourth quarter, Eunice still has a small lead here, but we have a lead. Take it away, Johnny.
Hagerman trying to claw their way back into this thing. You know, I can't remember for sure, but I want to say this is kind of the way the last game went. I think we were quite a ways ahead. They came back at the end and made it somewhat competitive. Just got a message here from Ovi. He's flying over Dallas-Fort Worth in the dark.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's dark over there, and sending videos and pictures. My wife just asked him if he's flying and texting, or texting
That's
and flying.
Illegal.
Is that legal?
You can put it on cruise control up there.
You can text and drive, I don't know. Anyway,
you can text and fly. You can drink and fly. You can swim and fly. If you have a nice jet, private jet.
So there's a discussion here. The Hagerman coach is out here on the court.
But they scored.
And he's usually pretty quiet. He's out here saying he don't agree with something. He's saying he thought it was our ball, or our ball.
They scored,
Hagerman's ball.
Yeah, they scored off a steal.
So they throw it into Thompson. Well, then why would they be throwing the ball in over there? So they get it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls for three. Her three won't go. Big battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Chacon. Chacon throws it ahead. Lard ends up with it. And now running down the right side is Lard. She throws up a shot. It's going to go in.
And that's true about the comment you made. Why they throw it on the sideline?
Yes. So they throw it up to McBee. It's a 5-point game, 35-40.
No, backcourt.
And
what?
Hagerman Eunice struggling to get the ball past the timeline. They do now. They get it down to Rodriguez. What a pass. Oh, and going down hard is Alina Rodriguez.
They took her out, man.
Chacon and her collided. Aaliyah Garcia threw a beautiful pass down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez went to lay it in, and there was a big collision down there, and that'll send her to the line.
That scares any parent, man.
Man,
that was
it
a hard
does.
hit.
Them dang knees just scare the heck out of me. Anytime either side goes down with a knee, I'm like, oh. Rodriguez makes the first. And she'll go back to the line for another.
That's the first point of this quarter.
It is. That is the first points Eunice has scored, and they make the next. So it's a 7-point ball game.
It's a scary thought, huh? Might the subs go in just now?
Gomez to throw it in. Yeah, it was a made basket. They should have blew it. They didn't.
Just curious.
Chacon Back over to Magallanes into the corner of Gomez, or with Gomez there for Hagerman. She's going to pull it back out. Coach telling her to go. He don't want her to pull it back out. She throws up a shot. It won't go. Diaz down there with the rebound. They kick it out to Gomez. Gomez pulls for three. Her three won't go, but the big high rebound.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Man, the Hagerman fans over there were going to lose it if they didn't call that one, as Chacon got hammered. I mean, absolutely hammered. I don't know who hit her, but, man, they knocked her flat. And then and they're going to call that on the floor.
Go figure. And she was going up. She kept the ball high. It was going up.
Wow. Okay. So Hagerman to throw it in, trying to get it in. They get it into Magallanes. Magallanes guarded by Thompson. She's trying to cross over, and then they're going to call Thompson for the block.
Is that 4 on her? Or?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look
three,
at the board.
That's three. I thought she had a little bit more.
3:29 to go here in this ball game. We got a 7-point game. Hagerman trying to hang around. They throw it up top to Lard. Lard with it near the top of the key, or near the free throw, or the half-court line. Gomez now with it, a pick set by Chacon. They throw it down low to Gomez. Her shot is up and good. That's 6 points for Natalie Gomez. Here comes the full court pressure.
Is this the same Hagerman team from the first quarter?
37-42 is the score. The difference is the pressure. They've started pressing us in the fourth. Rodriguez with the runner, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez for 2 on the runner. 37-44 is the score. 3 minutes to go. Lard with it.
Being patient out
Here
there.
comes the pick. She's going to roll, spins back to her right, throws up a shot, balked by Alina Rodriguez. The Hagerman faithful wanted something. They didn't get anything, and here comes the Eunice Lady Cardinals. Over to McBee. McBee thought about the three. Now she's going to give it to Howler. Howler almost tied up. Then she attacks under the basket, and McBee trying to get it to Rodriguez, throws it right into the hands of Natalie Gomez for Hagerman.
Coach Frazier screaming, slow down.
Fortunately for the Lady Cards, she couldn't hang on. The ball gets deflected. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Eunice takes a timeout. 2:28 to go in the ball game. Eunice 44, Hagerman 37.
Shout out to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline, David Energy, Guns Up, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, BTA Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas, our proud sponsors of today's game. Take it away, Johnny.
Yeah, it's been a good one. I was looking here as the NMOT just released this week's latest coaches poll. I was looking at the girls' side trying to see if Eunice
has called up
got any votes. They did get some votes. This has them at, that'll be 11, 12. That'll be 13 if you count the votes. They'd be setting it. Oh, they're tied for 13. So them and Escalante at 13-14. That's what the girls, the latest coaches poll.
Yeah, the boys. We talk about the boys and the boys, huh?
Yeah, the boys
pretty up there.
Have been setting at 3 for the last couple of weeks. I would guess that's probably where they're still at, but we'll see.
Nice
and what a pass by Rodriguez into a cutting McBee, and McBee lays it in. That's 9 points. Eunice has stretched it back out to 9. Here comes Lard running down the middle, kicks it back out to Gomez. Gomez.
Thought about 3, huh?
Screen by Chacon. Lard now with it.
Just say it.
There's a lot of bumping going on. Magallanes with it, heads through the top of the key, flips it over, almost stolen away by McBee. Lard going to pull a deep 3. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. They're going to say she stepped on the line. It's going to be Hagerman ball.
Good hustle there.
37-46. It's a 9-point game. 1:58 to go in the ball game. Eunice with the ball. They get it into Thompson. Thompson throws it down court to McBee. McBee crosses over, heads to the right, loses it for a minute. It goes out of bounds, and that's going to be another turnover. That's 21 turnovers on the game for the Lady Cardinals. We got 2 minutes to go.
You think we'll get 25 in those 2 minutes?
Man. Hagerman brings it across the timeline. That's Natalie Gomez. Natalie Gomez with it. They get it over to Chacon on the right wing. She's going to pull for 3. It won't go. The rebound was knocked away by a Eunice player from another Eunice player. Diaz ends up with it. She gets the rebound. Her putback goes up. It won't go. And then they're going to call Rodriguez, I think,
hope not, because that'd be
on the
number 4.
foul as Chacon.
Yeah,
that is. I think that's 4 on her. So Alina Rodriguez now picks up number 4. And Jimenez Chacon now goes to the line.
Man, should have been this close of a game. You know that? What's going on here?
We've got a timeout.
No. You know what he did, right?
What?
He gave the ball to the shooter. The shooter dribble was about to shoot.
Oh.
He blew the whistle. Hey.
Yeah, instead of giving it to the official down the
Exactly.
baseline. Yeah.
It's
interesting.
been a Twilight Zone game,
I'm
huh?
telling you. Jimenez Chacon knocks the first one down. That's 7 points for that young lady. She steps in there. She's ready. The next one is up. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by Hagerman. Going to be Eunice ball. 8-point ball game. Eunice leads by 8. 46-38 is the score. Eunice with the ball. They dribble it over to Thompson. Thompson back to Rodriguez. Over to Maureen on the right side. Down to McBee on the right corner. Frazier telling them to hold it out and keep it out and run the clock. He's telling them to back up right now. He's pointing backwards and saying back it out. He's still screaming for him to back out. And a shot is up, and it goes in by Kara Thompson, and Frazier's looking like, okay.
Okay, we'll take that because it went in, but don't do it again.
So here comes Hagerman back the other way, running through the middle, throwing up a shot. It won't go. Rebound by Diaz, and then stolen away by Thompson. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez throws it down to Maureen. Maureen with a fake, and she throws it up, and it goes in. Eunice has scored 4 points with Frazier screaming, stop. Look at him. He's down here shaking his head. That is 2 trips in a row where he's told him, no, pull it out. He's telling them to run the clock, and they ain't listening.
I guess they should never listen. They scored easy points that when they don't listen.
What's funny, they're not listening, but they got 4 points in the last 10 seconds.
And he's shaking his head. Really, guys?
Yes.
How did y'all make that happen?
Look.
He goes, come here. Sit down. Take a breather.
Oh, me. Yeah,
it's been a crazy game, man.
It's entertainment for folks like you and I that get to sit up here with
on both halves, on the offensive side, defense side, and the refs.
Yeah.
I was like, did you just see that?
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. So we got a 12-point game. Eunice has extended this lead from single digits up to 12.
Again.
And, it got as close as, 4 or 5 there for a minute, late in the fourth.
People started sweating. There's a beautiful job on the Hagerman staff over here adjusting, coming out with the press in the fourth. Yeah, yep. Realizing that specific thing that can hurt us.
I don't know if
I'm listening.
If maybe the coach usually knows his team better than people like you and I sitting up here jabbering, but I don't know if maybe he felt like they would get too tired doing it the whole game because he didn't press the whole game.
No, they didn't.
And then in the fourth, they jumped in it, and that's been a difference maker.
They hurt us on the turnovers.
Yeah, for sure. So here goes Hagerman. 37 seconds to go in this ball game. 38-50 is the score. Gomez brings it across the timeline. Drops it into the corner to Lard. Lard crosses over, and she picks up her dribble. She was dead for a minute. Gomez has it now, gives it back to her. She's going to run through the middle. Tries to float it through the middle. Stolen away into the hands of Maureen. Frazier yelling for him to stop. He's yelling for him to bring it out.
Look at that.
And they're not going to listen. They're going to get 2 more points.
Like, come on, ladies.
Frazier is like, I got a team that does not listen. Oh, and there's a collision.
There's a foul
on the last play of the game. It's over. Frazier's over there looking like, what the heck? Eunice wins this ball game 38-52. Eunice beats Hagerman here in the second to last district game, second to last regular season game. He's got that look on his face.
Are you serious?
All right. In that game, just kind of a quick rundown over on the Hagerman side. Natalie Gomez with 6. Brianna Lard with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Jimenez Chacon with 7. Pamela Chacon with 4. Ariana Magallanes with 4. Sylvia Acosta with 6. And Michaela Diaz with 2. Over on the other side, Aaliyah Garcia with 2. Alondra Maureen with 4. Kenna McBee with 9. Kara Thompson, a good game for Thompson as she ended up with, I've got her at 11. I've got her at about 12 rebounds. So she had a double-double, probably Thompson's first double-double of her young career as a freshman. Aubrey Howler, pretty good game by Aubrey Howler, down low for sure, battling. Only ended up with, 2, 4, something like that points, but had about 8 rebounds, had several blocks, a couple of steals. Pretty good game for her. Alina Rodriguez is going to end up, I'm going to have to count all these, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 points for Alina Rodriguez. She also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rebounds, so a double-double for her. She also had 4 blocks in that ball game and several assists. Yeah. She had 3 at one point within about 10 seconds of each other. It seemed like they were like
back to
3
back,
different trips. She had 2 like in the same, like a person shot, got blocked, shot again, got blocked again. Michelle Ostos ends up with no points, but a handful of blocks, or a handful of rebounds, a couple blocks, a couple of assists. So that is the end of the young ladies game. Eunice with the win, 52-38. We'll be back on the line here in probably about 5 minutes to start our boys broadcast. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company. leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and working and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hard-working coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. As your number 3 ranked Eunice Cardinals are here on the road in Hagerman to face the Bobcats. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner Rosendo Caballero. Bernie Mac, welcome, Bernie.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying solo tonight. There is no thumb.
No thumb
There
here.
is a Rosendo.
Our thumb is the Sendo thumb. We've got a District 4 2A matchup for you here tonight as the top-ranked team in District 4 2A, Eunice, faces Hagerman. For Eunice, they have had an amazing season, a season that has a chance to be one of the best in Eunice boys basketball history, a storied history, at least over the last 50 years for sure. This has a chance to be one of the best seasons in the last 50 years. This Eunice team is 19-5 and 6-0 in district. Only one Eunice team has won 20 games in a season since 1980. One team since 1980 has broke the 20-game barrier. That team was 1989, who reached the Final Four of the state tournament. This team has a chance to make a huge impact on Eunice basketball. No other Eunice team has won 20 games since, and no other Eunice team has made a Final Four appearance since 1989. This team can do it. As this is the second to last game of the regular season, I wanted to talk a little bit about the way the district tournament will work and the state tournament as well. For district, I mentioned this before the girls' game. It's somewhat of a strange setup. It's not a typical bracket, like a tournament bracket format. Basically what happens is the bottom 2 teams will face off early next week. So number 5 travels to number 4. The winner of that game then goes on a couple of days or a day later to play at the 3rd place team from the regular season. The winner of that game then goes on to the 2nd place team to play. And the winner of that game finally moves on to face on either Friday or Saturday, depending on how they've set it up this year, and nobody's told me. But the winner of that game goes on to face the district champ, which, bar some sort of crazy something going on, would be our Eunice Cardinals. I'm not much of one of those believers in jinxing, as everybody always says, you jinx this or that. The Eunice Cardinals are going to cruise to the district tournament championship, I believe, here one way or the other this week. So next week, late next week, either Friday or Saturday, Eunice would play host as all the other teams battle to see who has to move on to come to Joe Langston Gymnasium to face Eunice for the district tournament championship. Your Cardinals will most likely be your district champs already.
Most likely, I believe they are.
Yeah, after Friday, and then they'll play for the district tournament championship next week. Not the district championship,
which is different.
It's just different. They'll play for the district tournament championship next week. So, with all of that said, like I said, it's kind of a crazy deal.
Sorry, I was trying to throw in the trash can.
That little thing don't fly very good.
It don't. It's like my free throws.
Yeah, so anyway, as most are likely aware, the New Mexico 16 teams move on to the state tournament. Any team that wins the regular season district title gets an automatic spot in the field of 16. That would be us, I would guess. Any team that wins the district tournament automatically gets a spot in the 16. With the exception of those district champs and district tournament champs, the Max Preps top 16 are almost always a pretty good indicator of which 16 teams will get into the tournament. As I mentioned during the girls' game, a lot of people complain about Max Prep, say it doesn't matter, all that good stuff. But as a person who follows this stuff closely and calculates numbers, almost every year, the top 16 in Max Preps are almost always, not always, but almost always pretty dang close to what your overall seeding looks like when it's all said and done. So if you want to get an idea where everybody's at, that's a good place to start. There are exceptions. You have a team that comes in, wins the district tournament by an upset, and I've seen it happen, who probably wasn't going to get in. Now they get in, they're forced to get in, and that mixes things up. You have teams that get upset late in the season, things that that happen, and it does sometimes change up that stuff. There are 6 criteria used by the NMAA committee to seed the state tournament. It's not what most people think. It's real simple. It is math. It can be lengthy, confusing math. The first criteria is your finish in regular season district play, not who your district tournament champ is. It's your finish in regular season district play. Number 2, head-to-head. Number 3, wins against regular season district champs regardless of class. Number 4, overall record. Number 5, your Max Preps ranking. And number 6, the coach's input form, aka the coach's input form, I often say is usually fairly similar to your coach's poll. The only thing is, if you think there's not some gamesmanship in that last coach's input form, I will tell you firsthand that there is. Each of these criteria carries 1 point for each of the criteria, and it's just a simple mathematical equation. As I mentioned earlier, contrary to most opinions, there is no personal opinion input other than the coach's poll. The NMAA simply does the math. Anyone at home can do the math if you feel like sitting there punching numbers for quite a tedious process, but it is simply math. So it looks like they're going to have the national anthem, so we'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
The home of the brave. All right, so the national anthem is in the books. Finishing up what I was saying, I played with the numbers for this Cardinal basketball team. Right now, I believe we will likely be either the number 2 or the number 3 seed. I will tell you right now, the criteria is close. As long as we win the games we should win tonight, Friday, and then that district tournament championship, and if every other game in every other district goes like it should, then I think the 2-3 seed is the most likely for us. It's possible we could jump into that 2. We're currently, I think the current numbers put us at 3, but we could jump into that 3 seed. The other side of the bracket, when you start trying to look and figure out who we might play in that first round, we will host. I think if we lost tonight and we lost Friday and we would still host a game that first week of the state tournament in Eunice, Joe Langston Gymnasium. Usually that game is either Friday or Saturday of the first week of the state tournament, which is not this coming week, but the following week.
Correct. Yeah, like the first weekend of March, correct?
I don't even have a calendar here to look at, but it's so this week, Friday is the end of our regular district play. Next week is the district tournament. The following week is the first week of your state basketball. That's where you host. So district tournament, district tournament, and so it would be like the 8th. The 8th or the 9th, the Eunice Cardinal boys would be hosting a game at home in the first round of the state basketball tournament. Then the winner of that game moves on to the final 8, and that following week, those teams go to Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, and play.
Santa Ana.
Yeah, usually that first round is at Santa Ana for 2A, but they've been mixing them up a little bit lately, moving some of the schools to the pit, some of them over there. So I'm assuming it'll be at what they used to call the Santa Ana Star Center. That next 2 rounds for us would probably be there. It's important to me. Maybe it ain't for others, and maybe nobody cares what's important to me, but it's important to me.
At least somebody does out there, right?
That's right. That we win out these games here. This one Friday, and then the district tournament championship game, because I think that puts us in 2-3, and it keeps us on the opposite side of the bracket, most likely, from ATC, who we've played earlier in the season.
Yes.
And I'm all for playing, and hey, let's get out there and let's do what we can do and see how we do the next time around. But man, how nice would it be to meet them in the pit in Albuquerque?
That'd be scary, but it'd be nice.
Man, it'd be nice. And this team can do it.
Plus, when you win, you got to win 20 points plus, correct?
Yeah,
preferably.
Up there, it's a different world. There ain't no doubt about it. So both teams are on the floor. Gomez to tip for the Cardinals. The tip ends up in the hands of Kevin Garcia, so Eunice wins the tip. And the Cardinals will get started here. They throw it down into Gomez. Gomez hands to his brother Luis, who lays it in for 2. Jorge Gomez with the assist, Lewis for 2. Eunice in the full court pressure. Into the hands of number 13, that's Aguilar. Javon Aguilar with it. Almost had it taken away. He kicks it back up top to number 0. That's Gerardo Mendoza. Gerardo Mendoza now back into the hands of Aguilar. He crosses over up near the top of the key, guarded by Luis Gomez. Going to hand it off to Scott Bennett. Scott Bennett cross court into the hands of Donahue. Donahue's shot is up, no good. And Kevin Garcia with the rebound. Then he got knocked to the floor.
No foul.
Billy Blevins picked it up, and now Eunice is going to set it up with Thompson at the top of the key. They get it to Garcia. Garcia with a nice little move. It drops a beautiful pass into Jorge. Jorge's shot wouldn't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Mendoza for Hagerman, and here comes Hagerman.
Hagerman's going to push the ball every time they can.
Hagerman in the white, Eunice in the road red. Into the hands of 13, that's Aguilar. He's going to dribble back up near the top of the key, but before he does, he pulls a deep three. Another rebound for Kevin Garcia. That's his second. Billy Blevins now with it out here on the left wing, drops it down to Jorge Gomez. He kicks it out to Ashton Thompson. Ashton Thompson attacks, throws up a floater, won't go. Rebound into the hands of Blevins. Blevins' putback won't go. Rebound Jorge Gomez. His putback won't go, and here comes Hagerman. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Blevins. His second rebound. And then the ball.
Knocked down.
Man, yeah, he got knocked to the floor.
And no foul yet.
No calls so far. 6:10 to go here in quarter number one. We'll be saying the score. We don't have the app up and running. 2-0 is the score. Eunice in the lead. They've got the ball. They give it to Jorge.
3 seconds.
They call Jorge for 3 seconds in the lane.
Violation.
That is our second turnover down there. So 6 minutes to go in the ball game. 2-0 is the score. They throw it to Donahue. Donahue gives it up top to Arabalos. Arabalos with it. It ends up down in the corner, and bringing it back up top is Mendoza. He crosses over, heads to the left side, reverse pivots, kicks it up top to Arabalos. Back into the hands of Donahue. One-hand pass cross court into the hands of Aguilar. And you're right, it almost went out of bounds. He pulls at the top of the key, steps into a 2, and that's Javion Aguilar for 2. We got a tie ball game, 2-2.
A lot of action here, man. Moving by quick, the time is.
5:20 showing on the clock. We got a 2-2 score. Billy Blevins comes off the pick, kicks it back out to Thompson, and they're going to reset. Over to Garcia on the right wing, crosses over, heads with the left hand through the middle. Nice drop pass, trying to get it to Gomez. Gomez wins it back. He throws it down low to Garcia. And Garcia with a double clutch off the glass. Kevin Garcia for the and one. He'll have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Little man playing big, ain't he?
Man, down there with the trees.
Yes, sir.
One of the smallest young men on the floor, double clutches, gets it to go off the glass. And Garcia now goes to the line. His free throw is up. It won't go. Battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Hagerman. And here comes Hagerman and Javion Aguilar. He brings it across the timeline, heads over to the right side, crosses back over to the left side. Crossover between the legs again, and now he's going to shoot it from deep. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Billy Blevins, his third rebound here in the first quarter. Garcia floats it up into the hands of Jorge Gomez. His shot won't go. He gets 2 rebounds, and a putback by Kevin Garcia won't go. And so here comes the
Hagerman Bobcats.
I forgot what they were there for a minute.
Is there a lid on that basket over there?
Man, I'm telling you.
That's unusual to miss on
finish.
Like that.
Bunch of right there under the basket.
Just go ahead and dunk it, man. Just dunk and get it over with.
So Hagerman to throw it in down under the baseline. Trying to get it in. Stolen away by Ashton Thompson. He has the steal, and here we go.
Shoot that, Billy. Really deep for a deep 3. In and out. Rebound by, still in the air, fighting for it. Rebounded by Hagerman. Breakaway here towards the front.
Pushing out is Mendoza, and he lays it off the glass for 2. We got a tie ball game, 4-4.
And Eunice is not panicking. They're going to slow down a little bit.
I had some messages telling me that the broadcast was blurry. That there's probably 2 things. Either 1, it's your internet, or 2, it's ours, because we're running, when we're in these towns like Hagerman, we're running off a cell tower. Basically, our system is hooked to a cell tower. So as you know, when you're on your phone, it kind of cuts in and out. Sometimes our service does that on the broadcast when we're running this type of service. Thompson misses the 3, and here comes Hagerman. Hagerman's Aguilar with it, cuts through the middle, throws up a shot, and it goes in. Javion Aguilar
for 2 for 2,
4 points already. 6-4 is the score. Hagerman in the lead.
A little unusual, isn't it?
If Heath Dean was sitting here beside me, he'd be saying you jinxed them by saying they were going to win this game pretty convincingly. He'd be giving me some of that, what do they call it, rock boogie woogie scissors or whatever.
We got some of that coming up next month.
There's a long three by Kevin Garcia. Garcia trying to put this one away. Running back the other way is Arbalos, who lays it in off the glass, high for 2.
Whoa, it's going to be a high-scoring game, huh?
8-7 is the score, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Ashton Thompson between the legs, crosses over, pushes Billy, tells Billy to go through. Now he dribbles over, he's going to drop it down low to Jorge Gomez. Jorge Gomez kicks it back out to Kevin Garcia, who runs through the middle, kicks it over. It ends up in the hands of Blevins, who pulls for 3. His 3 won't go. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by White. It'll be Eunice ball.
A lot of action here, man. It's a close game, Mr. Jones.
Billy Blevins, I'm told, has been getting some contact and been offered a spot at USW next year to play some basketball if he chooses to. There's a shot that's up by Luis, no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Eunice ball.
We need to finish that, man. It's unusual. We're not scoring that close.
Hey, I got a message here from Charlie, the thumb. He's sitting in a hotel somewhere, but he's going to help us with the score app. So that'll be good. It's 8-7. There's a runner by Thompson. They kick it out to Blevins. Blevins got bumped. No call. He pulls at the free throw line.
Oh, all the way in.
Went all the way in, rattled all the way out. There's a lid on that thing. It's 8-7. Eunice trails by 1. 2:10 to go here in the first. Hagerman with the ball. That's Mendoza. He runs through, kicks it out to Arbalos, who swings it cross court to Donahue. It ends up in the hands of Javion Aguilar, and he'll pull. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Luis Gomez. Almost knocked
getting
away.
over there.
Oh my gosh, and we've got a collision down low as Luis and number 12, Zamora, both hit the floor hard.
A lot of contact there, man.
That hurt me just looking at him. His shoe's untied too.
That's probably how he fell.
Yeah. 1:48 to go here in quarter number 1. Eunice with the ball. Thompson out near the top of the key, calls for the pick. Jorge fakes the pick. They kick it out, and then they're going to call the travel. I didn't see that one. I didn't see a travel. But
I'm watching it through the film.
Yeah, I
through the camera.
Watching it through my glasses, which aren't very good.
You got them on tonight, huh?
That's good. I do. I can actually see out there, but maybe I can't because I didn't see that one. So Hagerman with it. Eunice in the full court pressure. They're trying to trap in the corner. Stolen away by Luis Gomez. Here comes Eunice on the attack. There's a foul on the as they were going up. Aiden Donahue goes up and fouled Gomez. The Hagerman faithful not liking the call. I thought it was the right one. Yes, they did.
His big old gym. Oh.
1:27 to go here in quarter number 1. Luis Gomez goes to the line. His first shot rattles, and it's going to go in.
That still had a hard time going in, man. I thought it was going to bounce out.
It got in there finally. So maybe that'll break the seal. Luis goes back to the line. It's 8-8.
Money.
And his next one goes. Eunice with the lead, 9-8 here. 1:27 to go in quarter number 1. Aguilar throws it ahead to Arbalos. He gives it down low. A shot is up and blocked by Jorge Gomez. Eunice almost throws it away. Now they're pushing. They get it ahead to Billy Blevins. Billy Blevins throws it down to Jorge. His shot rattles around and it goes in. Jorge Gomez for 2 off the Billy Blevins assist. And here comes Hagerman. Cross-court skip pass to Arbalos. He's trying to get out of the trap. They've got him trapped in the corner. Almost threw it away. Saved by Javion Aguilar of Hagerman. He crosses over, heads through the middle, throws up a floater in traffic. Won't go, but they get the rebound. And then a block by Jorge Gomez. His second block here. Ends up in the hands of Garcia with his third rebound. And here goes Thompson running through the middle. Gives it to Blevins. Blevins for 3. His 3 won't go. Rebounded by Jorge Gomez. Gomez gives it to Luis, over to Thompson, back to Blevins. Blevins rips through, kicks it over to Garcia, back to Blevins. Blevins looks over here at Coach McBee. He calls a new play, and they're going to reset him. Over to Thompson. Thompson comes off a little handoff, takes the ball, throws up the shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Kevin Garcia.
Over to Thompson.
Billy throws up a shot. It won't go. He turned and looked at the ref like, hey, you're going to give me a call. 10 seconds to go. There's a runner.
Oh, they don't call that a foul?
And they're going to call Ashton Thompson for the foul as Javion Aguilar went up with 7 seconds to go.
There's a lot of contact over here under our basket.
A lot of contact. I concur. Javion Aguilar with 4 points already. He'll go to the line with a chance to add to that. His first free throw is no good off the back of the rim. Subs coming in. High-end Castro comes in for Eunice. Thompson will take a seat. Coming over to take a seat for Hagerman is Mendoza. I believe number 11, that's Ricardo McTack, comes in for him. Next shot is up and good by Aguilar. So he made them both, right?
I believe he did.
Handing over to Blevins. Blevins going to pull from deep. Oh, and that one goes right off the front edge of the rim. I thought it was in there, but it did not fall. And at the end of one, your score, Hagerman 11, Eunice 9.
Whoa.
Not what we expected in the first quarter.
We did not expect that here in the first quarter, but it was just the first quarter. We got that out of our system. We'll start scoring here in a minute. Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, and Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, NMR Pipeline. Our proud sponsor of today's second game as Eunice Cardinals are facing the Bobcats.
You know, we talked about the coaches poll, the latest coaches poll coming out during that last game. The boys coaches poll just came out a few minutes ago. I've got it right here. Eunice has moved into the number 2 spot in the latest coaches poll. They are 1 point ahead of Tularosa, who now sets at 3, Texaco at 4, and Rehoboth Christian at 5, ATC at number 1. So the Eunice boys have now, as of just a few minutes ago, moved into the number 2 spot in the state of New Mexico in the latest coaches poll. Gotta pick it up here in this next quarter for sure.
Number 2 in basketball.
Yes. Yeah, which is not normal for us.
That's what I'm saying, in basketball.
So Hagerman flips it over into the middle. They get it back up top to Gray. He throws it over to McTack into the hands of number 1. That's Arbalos. There's a cross-court skip pass that almost goes into the bleachers. And they get it into the corner to Arbalos. He throws up a 3. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, won by Hagerman. And then it gets deflected around. It's going to go out of bounds.
And it's going to be
they're going to say last touch by Eunice. So Hagerman ball.
Go crazy here.
Eunice to throw it in. 9-11 is the score. The Cardinals trail by 2. 7:30 to go here in the first half. They drop it down low to Gray. His fadeaway won't go. Rebounded up high. Was knocked away by Blevins into the hands of Garcia. Now back to Blevins. He's going to step back for 3 and sinks it. Billy Blevins, the gunslinger, comes alive as he buries the 3. It's 14-9. And then Hagerman throws it over toward Dexter. I saw a milk cow and a hay bale out there where that ball landed. It's a turnover on the Bobcats, and it's going to be Eunice ball. 7-11, it's time for a big gulp or a Slurpee or something. 9:14 to go. Luis Gomez with it at the top of the key. He's guarded by Gray. Gray should be called Red. They get it into the hands of Blevins, who drops it down low. They swing it back up top to Luis. Luis's mid-range is nice. It swishes through for 2. It's 16-9, and here go the Cardinals we expected to see. 6:45 to go here in the first half. Eunice had them trapped in the corner. They get it out. That's Aguilar dropping it down low to Arbalos. He swings it all the way to the top of the key to McTack. That ball gets deflected around, stolen away by High-End Castro. He's pushing. He stops at the elbow, kicks it out to Luis, who steps into a 3. His 3 almost goes in. Billy Blevins' rebound and putback almost goes in. And then they're going to call a foul on Garcia.
As he goes up for the rebound, jumps over Gray, didn't he?
Yeah, I was
it's kind of like a little.
Had a battle going there for a few minutes. But, Blevins with a slap away there and the steal. Here comes Eunice. Garcia's shot is up. It's no good. And Hagerman quickly back the other way. Here goes Aguilar. He's going to step back from deep, and he sinks it.
They call that a 3.
Javion Aguilar for 3. That's 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 9 points for Aguilar here in the first half. 12-16. Eunice leads by 4. Coach McBee resetting them, calling a new play. They throw it down low to Luis. He gets grabbed on the arm. I looked out there and I thought somebody was hanging on the monkey bars, but that was Luis's arm with one of those smaller Hagerman players.
I thought they were going to call 3 seconds on us again.
Look like our monkey bars out there at the elementary playground during lunch recess. People hanging all on them. They get it over to Blevins in the corner. He drops it down to Gomez. That's Jorge. He gives
nice
it to
pass.
Luis. Luis sinks it for 2 off the Jorge assist. And Eunice still in the pressure. Coming up the floor is Aguilar. Throws it over to McTack. They get it back to him in the corner. He pulls for 3. His 3 won't go. The rebound came off the rim so fast as Jorge was standing there that it almost got him in the grill. He blocked it away with his hand. It went out of bounds. So Hagerman to throw it in on the baseline. They swing it into the corner. McTack with it over there. That ain't McTack. That's somebody else. They get it to Aguilar. He's going to throw up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the board. Bodies flying everywhere. Ends up in the hands of Luis Gomez, and here come the Cardinals. Oh, Hein Castro going to slow them down a little bit.
Set up the offense here for a change.
Gets it over to Garcia. Garcia on the left wing. He's looking down low. He gives it to Jorge. They give it back to him. He tried to float it back on the little alley-oop, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Cardinals.
You have an Isaiah sighting, huh?
Yeah, Isaiah Hernandez steps onto the floor as Luis will take a seat. 5 minutes to go in the first half. So Eunice has backed the pressure off just a hair. There's a battle for a loose ball over there. Almost won by Garcia, but Hagerman keeps it. Aguilar swings it over into the corner. They fake a shot, and then turning around and laying it in is number 12, Fernando Zamora. And we got a 4-point ball game here with 4:40 to go in the first half. Blevins with it out on the left wing. Kicks it back up to Hein Castro. So coming and setting a pick, swinging around this other way. They give it to Jorge. Jorge kicks it out to Hein Castro, who steps into a 3. His 3 won't go. Rebounded by Hagerman. That's number 12, Zamora. Pushing it the other way is Aguilar. 4:19 to go here in the first half, 14-18. They kick it up top to Donahue. He doesn't know who he's going to give it to, but he gives it to Aguilar, who pulls for 3. It won't go. Rebound Hernandez, and here comes Eunice. Blevins with it. Crosses over, thought about the step back, gives it to Jorge Gomez. He's going to rotate, kick it out. Oh, Garcia almost lost it, but then he kicks it out to Hernandez for 3. His 3 won't go. Luis with the, Jorge with the rebound, and his shot on the way back up was blocked.
Timeout here.
And we got a timeout on the floor. Coach McBee wants to talk about it. This game's much closer than anybody expected. 3:53 to go in the first half. Eunice with a 4-point lead, 14-18.
Shout out to our sponsors. NMR Pipeline, Guns Up Services, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecking and Rentals, BTA Services, Corner Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsors of this game tonight. It's crazy how the score is, man. 18-14. It's kind of close. Kind of close there, Charlie.
Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely been an interesting one for sure. I was trying to look. Yeah, Bob Klaus sent me a message just now, too, or a little bit earlier, saying the Eunice boys moved into that number 2 spot, so he saw those before I did. I just noticed his message, but I appreciate you, Bob, one of our always
faithful listeners, yes.
Yeah. Blevins pulls for 3 out on the right wing. His shot won't go. Rebounded there by big 2-4 Aiden Donahue. And here comes Aguilar and the Bobcats. They swing it over to the left corner. Dribbling up through the middle, trying to get it back to Aguilar. He now gets it back. He's got the pink shoes on. He heads through the middle. He flies through there. A partial block by Isaiah Hernandez. Rebounded by Gomez. And here comes Eunice. That's Hein Castro on the run out. Hein Castro lays it in for 2. His first 2 points of the game. We got a 6-point game, 20-14. Aguilar runs through the middle. Javion Aguilar for 2. He's now got 11 points for Hagerman. Back to a 4-point game. 16-20. 3 minutes to go. They give it to Jorge. Jorge with the turnaround lays it high off the glass. And Coach McBee's yelling, they're too small, and pointing toward the floor. 22-16. 2:48 to go in the first half. The ball ends up in the hands of a shooter in the corner. That's number 30. That's 30. That's Scott Bennett. His shot wouldn't go. Now Blevins and Eunice come back the other way. Hein Castro thought about the 3. Blevins going to grab it. He's going to reset him. Castro with it out on the left wing. Throws it down low. And he threw it just just not where he needed to, and so they lost it. And coming back the other way is Hagerman. A shot is up. It's no good.
Get him
Battling
off his
for
back,
the rebound
man.
is Isaiah Hernandez.
Those two big old kids were all over him, don't you think?
I'm telling you.
Don't you think there?
He's down there battling. Coming off is Kevin Garcia. Coming into the game is Thompson back in. Ashton Thompson, a couple weeks ago, breaking that 1,000 point mark for his career. Pretty awesome accomplishment for Ashton. Blevins with it out on the right wing, gives it to Jorge. They give it back to Hyan, now over to Blevins. Blevins drops it down to Jorge. Jorge gives it to Thompson. Thompson runs through the middle, now Hernandez. Castro over to Blevins. Blevins for three. His three rattles, won't go in, but rebound and the putback. Another rebound to put back. Another rebound and put back by Ashton Thompson. Ashton
A lot
Thompson.
of rebounds and shot backs right there, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a mess. So here comes Hagerman back the other way. Mendoza with it, crosses over, trying to keep it in that right hand. A shot is up. It's blocked by Hernandez, rebounded by Jorge Gomez. A lot of action. Here comes Castro. He stops at the elbow and pops it. Hyan Castro pops it for two. We've got a full timeout on the floor. 26-16. Eunice leads by 10. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go in the first half.
Like you said earlier, that's the Eunice team we know, huh?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, and MR Pipeline. Take it away, Johnny.
Yeah, it's been a pretty exciting game so far.
Very, very fast game, man.
Yeah, man, a lot of action. You know, even a guy that's got as big a mouth as I got that runs it all the time, my mouth's getting tired. I feel like my mouth is running a marathon up here.
You should be the marathon king on that.
Man, I run that mouth a couple marathons. You know, if they had a mouth running marathon, I think I'd at least, you know, place like nationally.
I think worldwide, don't you think?
I don't know if I could outrun them like Kenyan mouths. You know, I mean, there's a lot of those folks do a lot of running over there. But so here we go, 1:15 to go here in quarter number 2. 10-point game, 16-26. Hagerman with the ball. 35 is Nowak. He's got it way out here. He drops it inside. They give it back to him. He double clutches a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by the big man, Jose Calvillo. This is his first minutes
of the game.
They give it down to him down low. He goes up strong. His shot's partially blocked by number 24. That's Donahue. He said, I don't know who you think you are trying to shoot it down here in front of me. A long three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hyan Castro, and here goes Eunice. They get it to Thompson. Thompson tried to lob a pass down to Blevins. And by that point, the entire Bobcat crew had come running through like a herd of kitty cats looking for some milk. And they knocked the ball out of bounds. 36 seconds to go here in the first half. They get it into Blevins. Blevins floats through the middle, throws up a runner.
He got hit in the face,
he
too,
got
dude.
hammered and lays it in with contact. Billy Blevins with two more.
Should have been and one, right?
25 seconds to go in the first half. I concur for sure. Definitely an and one. 28-16, Eunice up 12. Over into the right side is number 30. That's Bennett. I don't know why, but I have a tough time remembering his name. Aguilar with it. He throws up a shot, won't go. Rebounded by Hyan Castro, and here goes Eunice on the run. Castro going to lay it in off the glass. He got hammered, and he gets the and one as he took the contact and scored. 6 seconds to go here in the first half. Eunice leads 30-16, and Castro will go to the line.
That kid is fast. He went coast to coast like nobody's business.
Hyan Castro running up the floor like he was chasing down a receiver in a football game, and he makes the next one. So Hyan Castro with the old-fashioned three-point play. 5 seconds to go. Hagerman with the ball, pushing it up the floor, trying to get a last-second shot. They throw one up at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of the first half, Eunice 31, Hagerman 16. They broke it open late in the second.
Beautiful job by them Cardinals. We can send it back to the station, Mr. Jones. You can take a little breaker.
Absolutely.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We're getting ready for the second half. There's about 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Looks to me like they're just going to stop it and reset it and get it going. 31-16 is your score at the half, and the Cardinals will have the ball to start this second half. So both teams are on the floor ready to go. They've reset the clock. They just stopped at about 20 seconds, pushed reset, and here we go. Garcia over to Blevins on the right wing. He comes off, stops at the free throw line, skip pass out to Jorge, over to Garcia, back to Thompson. Thompson over to Blevins on the right wing, comes off the pick, drops it down to Luis. They float it down to Billy. Oh, and Billy's shot didn't go. The rebound and the putback by Luis. And here comes Hagerman back the other way. A shot is up, it's no good. Blocked by Jorge Gomez.
You gonna call that a foul?
Yeah, they are.
I thought it was all ball.
Yeah, me too. I think she missed that one.
She missed that one, he said.
She was on the back side of that call, so I think she missed it. But
Unless you call it with the body, but I don't think she make that motion.
No, she made the motion.
The hack.
That's right. So number 12, that is Fernando Zamora. He makes that first one. That's 3 points for that young man tonight. And he'll step back in there with a shot at another one. 31-17 is the score. His next one is up, and that one goes in. He's got 4 points. 7:28 to go here in the third. 31-18 is what the board shows. Garcia with it.
You smell that?
I did, man. Just all of a sudden,
Is this skunk
I got
or
a
asado?
smell of sticky, icky. Ooh-wee. And, man.
The wind must have changed outside, huh?
Man, a shot was up. It was no good.
As Jimmy looks around, Hagerman advances towards their basket.
Man, there's either a skunk or a Snoop Dogg hanging out around here somewhere. And there's a running
legal in New
one-hander
Mexico.
by number 1. That's Arbalos. He lays it in. 31-20 is the score, 6:50.
I have my card, Jimmy. Sorry.
Man, I'm feeling like Snoop Dogg over here. I think Snoop is hanging out with us somewhere because
You
it
look
got
like
strong.
Oh,
Full
nice
shizzle,
move.
man.
Hey,
All right,
three.
there's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kevin Garcia. That
Back
young
to
man's a
Thompson
rebounding
for a three.
machine. Thompson's three
Oh,
won't
man,
go.
just won't go in.
Rebounded by Luis Gomez. His putback won't go. Jorge's rebound and putback won't go.
We missed like 9 shots out there.
Man, a bunch of them. Kevin Garcia down there rebounding with the trees. Jorge Gomez going to go to the line. Where in the world?
It's coming from that vent.
Is it the vent?
I think it's this guy.
Man, I think we got the Thompsons behind us. They may have stopped by using their medical card on their way over here, and because I smell it coming from somewhere. I'm not.
Jorge makes out first one.
He makes it. So did he make them both or
I
just
believe
one?
so. It's 32-20. I believe he did.
I'll say he made them both. I was trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. So Hagerman with
Ooh,
it.
Kevin, get that.
They throw it off the back hip of Kevin Garcia, and they get it back. Coming up, putting on the pressure is Luis Gomez. He's got Aguilar. Aguilar had a big first half. He's going to cross over between his legs, walk all the way back out. Coming through the middle, throwing up a shot. It won't go. Rebound battle down low, and a shot is up, and it's going to go in.
Wow.
And that is Fernando Zamora.
He just threw that up and went in, dude. How is
He
that?
did. That's 6 points for him.
That's the second foul on Garcia as well, man. Come on.
Hagerman back within 10. 22-32 is the score. Going to the line is Zamora. He misses. Big high rebound over there on the backside for Luis. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Thompson with it out on the left wing. Drops it down to Jorge Gomez. His shot is up. It's no good. And he's going to go to the line with the foul.
As long as we go to a free throw and make him, we'll be in good shape there, partner. What'd Charlie say?
Charlie's talking a little trash on the broadcast.
Really, Charlie?
If it's Resendo, he's part Pepe Le Pew because it sure smells like Pepe. So Jorge makes the first one. He's going to head to the line for another. We got subs coming in as Luke Gray, not to be confused with Luke Skywalker. And that shot is up and good. Jorge Gomez makes another. Eunice now in the full court pressure. Here comes Mendoza for Hagerman. He dribbles over to this left side. Closely guarded there by Thompson, but almost loses the ball. And then they call a
foul.
Did they call it on?
Yeah,
they call it on Thompson. Thompson's looking around, putting his hands in the air like, what? Oh, me?
Are you sure, he said?
12-point lead for Eunice, 5:29 to go in the third. Aguilar with it out on the right side. Coach hollering to stay with him. Blevins goes up high, gets the rebound, then had it knocked away.
Oh,
and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to be Eunice ball. There's a battle for that rebound
battle, literally
for sure.
a battle.
5:19 to go here in the third. 22-34 is the score. Here
no
comes,
more texting.
Here comes Garcia, and getting lots of messages. We got people stirred up.
Stirred up.
They get it over to
kick
Blevins, and then a kick
New
ball.
shot clock.
And so that ball goes out the door, out toward the little bake sale that they're having out front here at Hagerman. Looked like they said it was for senior, some sort of fundraiser for the seniors here in Hagerman. Trying to get it in. They do. They get it down to Gomez. Gomez goes up.
Oh.
They call it.
The way he put his hands, that's going to be an
I was
offensive
kind
foul.
of scared there for a minute. So Jorge Gomez makes that one. He's going to go to the line.
You're starting to doubt everything now, huh? It's affecting us now, Jimmy.
He's got 10 points, does Jorge Gomez. He's at the line. His next one is up. It won't go. Luis comes away with the rebound, and then they steal it away from him, but then Thompson steals it back, and then it goes back the other way. So here we come back the other way.
Shoots
a
a three.
Long three by Aguilar. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds. Oh, wow.
Oh, how in the world?
Oh, wow. The Eunice faithful not liking that call at all.
You don't think Blevins would have got the ball if he knew he was going out?
Yeah, he he blocked him out to keep him from getting to it, to let it go. And then they say that it was last touch by Eunice. He traveled. Yeah.
That's a makeup call.
Yeah,
so the ball don't lie.
He definitely traveled. 4:37 to go in the third. 36-22 is the score. Eunice to throw it in. They do. Kevin Garcia has it. Heads up toward the timeline, crosses it over, flips it out to Ashton Thompson on the left wing. Back to Garcia, back to Thompson, and he's going to step into a three, and it won't go. High rebound there by Fernando Zamora of Hagerman, and here come the Bobcats in the pink shoes worn by Aguilar. He heads over with the right-hand dribble, heads to the right side, gets to the elbow, pulls up, kind of that Chris Paul area where Chris Paul likes to shoot, but he gets his own rebound. Trying to dribble it down the baseline, gets it into the hands of Arbalos, whose shot is up, no good. Ashton Thompson with the rebound, and here come the Cardinals.
Almost threw it over. Put away,
Jorge wins it back. They get it to Thompson. Thompson runs at the rim, throws up a floater, won't go. Rebounded by Jorge, and the putback is good. That's 12 points for Jorge.
Score is 38-22. Eunice leads here in the third quarter.
Hagerman with the ball. That's Gerardo Mendoza. He's got it up near the top of the key, crosses over, back and forth. His coach is saying, go. They knock it out. It gets deflected, going to go out of bounds, and they're going to point. They're going to point Eunice
and nobody's going to.
The Hagerman
coach goes, our ball?
And they're going to call a timeout on the floor with 3:30 to go in the third. Eunice 38, Hagerman 22.
Shout out to our sponsors. Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, NMR Pipeline. Our proud sponsor of today's second game here in Hagerman. The girls won the first one. So now it's the boys' turn, and the score is 38-22, and I believe they might be victorious. Mr. Jones, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I said at the beginning that I thought this would be a game that they should win, no doubt. Yeah, so here we go. Hagerman, our Eunice with the ball. 3:25 to go here in the third.
Our Hagerman.
38-22. Garcia with it near the top of the key. Back to Thompson. Thompson steps into a three. It did everything but go in. Jorge with the rebound, and his putback is going to go. Jorge with two more. That's 14 points for him, and he's going to have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. The Hagerman crowd not liking the call. I thought it was a good one.
It was a pretty one, too, man.
Yeah.
Nice little strong fadeaway.
So Jorge will go back to the line. He's working on a double-double again if he hadn't already
look
got
at that
it.
rebound
Billy
by Blevins
with a high rebound, lays it off the glass. His putback won't go. Rebounded by Luis. He gets it out to Kevin. His shot won't go. And now we're coming back the other direction. Is Hagerman. Into the hands of Zamora. Kicks it over to Mendoza. Mendoza thought about the three, steps over, dribbles over to the left side, crosses over, attacks the rim, throws a shot or a pass down to Zamora, and as he was going up, they're going to call the foul. They call that on Kevin Garcia.
Is that his third foul, I believe?
I believe you're right.
Yes, sir, it is.
I believe so. 2:48 to go here in the third.
Charlie needs to put his phone up.
Yeah, Charlie's interrupting our broadcast, although he's doing a good job keeping the score, so we won't give him a hard time too much.
He's reporting the hotel.
Shot won't go.
Should have paid extra to get HBO, huh?
Yeah. So the first shot's no good. Subs as Jorge Gomez will
got
come
a
off.
Jeter
and
sliding
in
out
comes
there.
Braylon Jeter. Big Braylon. Not in my house Jeter. Young man's a shot blocker. He's down on the block.
Let's go see he's a shot caller.
That too. That shot won't go. Rebounded by Luis Gomez. And here comes the Cardinals. Blevins with it. Drops it down to Luis. He cuts through the middle. They kick it back up to Garcia.
Give it to
Ashton Thompson steps into a three. He wanted that one. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. It was stolen away by Blevins, but it's going to be called out before it gets to him. So it's going to be Eunice ball down under their basket. 2:33 to go in the third. 40-22 is the score. They kick it over to Big Jeter in the corner. He throws for three. It won't go.
Why not, right?
Rebounded by Grayson Nowak. Coming up is Ricardo McTack. Now you've got Mendoza. Mendoza skip pass into the corner. I thought that was a travel. No call. Stolen away by Ashton Thompson. Here comes Eunice. They get it over to Luis. Luis drops it into Jeter, gives it back to Garcia. Now he steps into a three and bang! Kevin Garcia with the deep three on the assist.
Second three of the night, ain't it?
From Braylon Jeter. I think you're right.
Oh, nice block by Jeter over there.
Jeter jumps over and throws that one
comes out of the
into the bleachers. Yeah. Was that a shot that the young man was trying to throw up or a pass?
I don't know. Either way, he got slapped out of the air.
I looked down doing my little notes here.
We got Melanson on the field too now.
Oh yeah, so Elijah Melanson in. Eunice has now more than doubled him up. A shot is up, it's no good. Rebounded by Melanson. He comes in and grabs the rebound. Here comes Eunice on the run out. They flip it up to Garcia and he lays it in for two, and Eunice is on the route now. 45-22, minute 30 to go here in the third. Hagerman trying to attack. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call Kevin Garcia. I think that's 4 on him.
I believe you're right. And they got the whole team coming in for Hagerman.
Yep.
They're saying it's 5.
5. Oh, 4.
Oh, okay.
They're just saying they got wait on the first one. Charlie saying the ball don't lie. Ryan Castro comes over to the table.
The ball don't lie, Charlie said, from wherever he's at.
So I think that's Mendoza. Yeah, it is Mendoza at the line for Hagerman. His first one is up, and it is good. Gerardo Mendoza, that's 3 points for that young man. Subs, Kevin Garcia will step off with 4 fouls. Coming in is Ryan Castro. Multiple subs for Hagerman, including the young man Luke Gray, not Luke Longley. Although he kind of resembles Luke Longley.
It does.
Shot is up. It's no good. Billy Blevins with the rebound. And then Eunice going to bring it up the floor. 1:25 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Melanson for 3 in the corner. It won't go, but big Braylon Jeter with the rebound. And then he kicked it over to Blevins. Blevins' shot was blocked from behind. And here comes Hagerman back the other way. They get it to Luke. Luke throws up a floater. It won't go. Rebounded again by Melanson. That's his second rebound in just a few seconds of game time here. Here comes Eunice. Blevins steps in, saved that one. Almost a turnover. Eunice going to take a timeout with 58 seconds remaining in the third. Eunice 45, Loving 20, or Hagerman 23. One of these away teams.
Shout out to our sponsors: Redbird Gas, Park Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, and BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, and MR Pipeline. Our proud sponsors of today's game.
Shout out to Belia Leva and Alma, watching all the way from Albuquerque. We appreciate you watching. And of course, as always, shout out to Leanne Reeves as she's watching as well. So, 58 seconds to go in the third. 45-23. Eunice has more than doubled them. No, my math ain't very good looking. They're a point away from a double.
What about you called it early?
High end Castro over to Blevins. Blevins comes off the pick. He's going to go all the way to the lack. He slapped the glass and laid it in. Billy Blevins off a great move lays it in for 2. Hagerman back the other way. Coming through the middle, and now I think they're going to call either Melanson or Blevins there as that young man was attacking. They call it on Billy.
Come on, man. Let him play a little bit. On this end, anyways.
23-47 is the score. Going to the line is a young man who's turned crooked, and I can't see his number. What
number
is
11?
that? 11. That is Ricardo McTack. He makes the first one. He McTacked that one in there. Might need to get me a McWhopper here in a minute. He makes that one. 41 seconds to go in the third. 25-47. Hyan Castro brings it across the timeline, heads back over to the middle. Coach McBee calling the play. They give it to Blevins. They're going to try to get it up into the high post. They do to Jeter. Jeter pulls with the mid-range. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Arbalos. And here comes Hagerman. Crossing over, giving it to McTack. Into the corner. Back to McTack. He heads over to the right side. Looked like he drug his foot. The Eunice faithful wanted to travel. He didn't give it to him. McTack now going to pull for 3, and he sinks it. Ricardo McTack has got 5 points in the last 10 seconds. And the buzzer's going to sound at the end of 3. Eunice 47, Hagerman 28.
Shout out to one more time to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline, Guns Up Services, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, BTA Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsor of today's games, as the ladies won the earlier, beating the Bobcats. Pretty good, didn't they? The Lady Cards.
Yeah, the Lady Cards with the win here earlier today.
And then the JV, both girls and boys won earlier as well, so it's been a victorious night for the Cardinals up here in Hagerman.
Yeah, so
Hagerman country.
Pretty good night here. The Cards stretching this one out. And took them a while to get that motor revved up and going, but once they did, they're cruising now.
It's not like old Diesel after that first quarter, huh? Couldn't make nothing, just crack-a-lacking.
That's right.
Finally warmed up and making everything now.
So, as we mentioned earlier, the Eunice Cardinals in the coaches' poll climbed into that number 2 spot today. Pretty cool deal for Eunice. I don't remember a Eunice boys team ever being in the top 2 for sure, as long as I can remember. Blevins with a big high rebound there. Hagerman trying to trap on the rebound. Eunice with the ball. They bring it down. Now they're going to reset. Thompson with the ball near the top of the key. Crosses over between the legs. 7:30. Eunice trying to back out the Hagerman Bobcats a little bit. Calvillo with it there in the middle. He's going to pull for 3. His 3 won't go. It's off the rim. Hagerman with the rebound. Now here comes the push from them. Aguilar throws a cross-court skip pass. They get it to McTack. Into the corner. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Zamora. He's partially blocked by the big man, Jose Calvillo, who also gets the rebound. 7:05 to go in the ball game. 28-47. Eunice up by 19, I believe, if my math from Eunice is decent.
You went to elementary in Arkansas.
That's true. That's true. They drop it down to Calvillo. Calvillo with a little spin move. Had a nice move. Now he comes up on the backside, has his shot blocked. He's smiling as he heads back down the floor.
He's having fun, ain't he?
Yes, he is. That's one thing about that young man. He has fun. 6:35 to go in the ball game. 28-47. A long 3 is up. It's no good. Who gets it but Calvillo? Jose Calvillo with another rebound, and here comes Eunice. Coach McBee calling the play, telling them where he wants the troops. They give it to Thompson. Thompson runs through the middle, throws up a floater, won't go. Calvillo with a big battle down low. He gets another rebound. Ball gets into the hands of Hyan Castro. And then that long rebound after the Castro miss, Jorge Gomez jumps out of bounds, throws it off the legs of a Hagerman player. It's going to be Eunice ball on the baseline under their basket. Ashton Thompson now with it in the corner. He attacks. Drops it. Oh, he tried to throw it to Jorge. It goes through his hands a little fast. And here comes Aguilar and the Bobcats. A running one-hander
What
on the
was
reverse
that? A little
by
baby hook or what?
Arbalos. That's 6 points for that young man. His coach was ready to slap him around a little bit,
about
the
to
look
sit
on
him
his
down.
face, but then the shot went in, so he was like, okay.
Some backyard basketball shot right there, boys.
5:40 to go in the fourth. Ashton Thompson with it.
There you go.
47-30 is the
Money.
score. Thompson with the
Oh,
runner.
man.
It won't go, and here comes Hagerman. That is Javion Aguilar. There's a running one-hander. That one's going to rattle around. It won't go in. Jorge Gomez with the rebound.
That kid jumped up from the free throw line.
Man. So here comes Billy Blevins and the Eunice Cardinals. 5:15 to go. Ashton Thompson with it out on the right wing. Bounce pass down to Calvillo. Calvillo faked the pass through. Almost had it stolen away. Thompson wins it. Castro with a deep three. High-end Castro for three. Under 5 minutes to go. It's a 20-point lead for the Cardinals, 30-50. Hagerman with it now, pushing back the other way. Trying to claw back into this one. Row, says a Bobcat. Over
sure
to
it wasn't a
Aguilar. Could have been a Panther. That's right. That shot is up. It is no good.
So he said, no way we hit you hit.
I believe that was our coach. In fact, I'm about 99.99999% certain that it was.
I believe you're right. A second foul on Billy Blevins.
4:37. They did call that on Blevins.
Yes.
I'm going to
Now you know why I said no way.
No way.
You got Orozco coming in for Thompson.
Javiana Aguilar makes that one, and he'll have a shot at one more. Orozco in the game. Shot is up. It's no good. So he misses this second. Eunice with the rebound. Was that Calvillo with that rebound?
Sir.
And here comes a runner
Coast
by
to coast,
Castro.
misses.
No good. And here comes, almost stolen away by a double team. And Hagerman going to take the timeout with 4:20. I think it is 4:20 around here with the smell I was getting from the fans a while ago. 50-31 is the score. Eunice in the lead by 19, and we got a timeout on the floor.
Which fans? The Eunice fans or the Hagerman
I was talking about these big blowing fans that was blowing air on us. I'm not sure where that was coming from.
That's coming from the outside.
I don't want to point any fingers.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, and MR Pipeline Services. That was one quick timeout. Back to the action there, Johnny.
Man, it was a fast one. 4:20 to go here in the ball game. 50-31 is the score. Hagerman with it. Dribbling over to the right side. They pitch it over to Arbalos. He gives it up top to Aguilar. Aguilar's going to just pull from deep, and he hits it. Javion Aguilar for
He's
three.
on fire, huh?
That's 15 points for that young man here in the ball game. 4 minutes to go, 34-50. Eunice leads by 16. Hagerman coach screaming, get up there and get on them. Calvillo with it. Spins around, drops it back out to Kevin Garcia at the top of the key. Over to Blevins on the left wing. He's going to pull for three, and he sinks it. Billy the Kid Blevins pulls out the gun and drops one from deep off the Calvillo assist.
And he almost got a steal there, too. And we did.
Here comes Eunice back the other way. Blevins. And there is a collision down low as Blevins was attacking. And the Hagerman player trying to get in front of him. There's a collision. The Hagerman faithful wanting it the other way. I don't know how you could call it the other way. Blevins had the ball.
Who's that screaming? I can't spot him over there.
Somebody up in that part of the.
On the left-hand side?
But I don't know who. So Eunice to throw it in, 34-53. They get it down low to Luis. He's going to go up and in for two. Luis Gomez for two. And now Hagerman pushing it back down the floor. They drop a nice pass in, and the shot was missed, and then they're going to call a foul on somebody from Eunice, I'm assuming.
Probably Isaiah. Who'd say 23?
They call it on 23. That's Luis Gomez.
That's
so
his
that'll
first
send
foul of the
Fernando
night.
Zamora to the line.
Kid's pretty good on his free throw lines here, Mr. Zamora.
Charlie, he's still talking trash on that on the messenger there.
We'll have to block him next time for the next game.
Fernando Zamora. Now then he wouldn't have nobody to keep our score.
He can still keep it with us without talking to us.
55-35. The next one is up, and that one goes in. Fernando Zamora now with 2, 4, 6, 8 points for that young man. So Eunice bringing it across the timeline. Luis Gomez flips that one over to Castro. Now to Blevins. Blevins crosses over. He's going to run through the middle, throws up a floater. It won't go. Blevins misses the little inside the free throw line shot. Under 3 minutes to go. There's another quick three. It won't go. The rebound, the putback won't go. Battling for the rebound, going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Eunice.
Thompson coming back into the game here. He's going to take out.
So Blevins going to step off. In comes Thompson. Also Melanson coming to the scorer's table. They've got him there as well. They're going to call him in. He's going to come in for Castro. I think they're watching SpongeBob or something down there on the phone. But 55-36 is the score. 2:45 to go. What a pass. Oh, man.
Oh, it's all ball.
Luis Gomez. They're going to call it down low on Hernandez, I believe. I don't think they called it.
Yeah, Hernandez on the backside.
Yeah, they didn't.
Got him with the body.
Yeah. So 2:42 to go here in the ball game. 55-36, and to the line is Zamora.
Has he missed a free throw yet?
Yeah, he did. He missed 3 of them.
Had a 90 shot.
He's 2 of 5. That one.
You see, jinx him. It works. It works, Jimmy.
I'm telling you.
Charlie said the ball don't lie, but go to bed, Charlie.
Now don't go to bed. Keep that score on the app. The next
2 more minutes.
there.
You can make it, Charlie. Go get yourself a Red Bull.
That one is no good. Rebounded by Luis. Was that Luis?
Yes,
yep.
sir.
And so here comes Eunice. Blevins. I'm sorry, Blevins. Thompson's going to cross over between his legs up top. He crosses, heads over down through the paint, throws up a floater, and it's going to be good. Ashton Thompson beats his man, gets to the rack, lays it in with the same side hand for 2. 36-57. Running the other way.
Did you see that?
Is Javion Aguilar.
Aguilar? I'm sorry.
And he lays it in for 2. That's 17 points for that young man. 2:05 to go. Coach now calling them to back it out. Run some clock. Luis with it. He's telling them no hurry. Luis with it, trying to get it knocked away. Crosses over between 2 people, and then he throws it over to Coach McBee, who's standing on the sideline.
Luckily, the camera was not facing that direction, so we would not be broadcasting that horrible pass.
I just got a message saying Charlie don't have the score right. It's 57-38. So we'll see.
Charlie, go to bed, Charlie. Charlie.
So they throw it down into the block. Turning around with Zamora. He had his shot partially blocked. Rebound by Hernandez.
You're going to call him out like that.
Hey, I just got the message. I'm just relaying. And so they throw it down to Hernandez. He's going to pull for a mid-range. His shot won't go. Rebounded by...
I thought we were wasting time.
We're not a very good time waster. 1:15. Just see the end of the girls' game.
Yes,
we don't waste time. So throwing it over is Arbalos. His shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Ashton Thompson.
And we're pushing the ball.
And here goes Thompson. He's going to attack off the dribble. Throws one up. It won't go. Rebounded Hagerman. Thompson with a big smile on his face. And coming back the other way. The shot is up. It's no good. The rebound and the putback won't go.
And just dragging this game out. Coach is throwing his hands in the air. What are you doing, guys?
Yeah. He's got 3 subs coming in.
I bet you it's for Thompson.
I'm going to try to count some stuff here.
Go ahead and do that. Is that Zamora at the free throw line?
I believe so.
Okay, he's going to shoot the first one. Makes it. And the count. The score is 39-57.
Fernando Zamora, that's 9 points for him.
Subs coming in. Thompson comes out. Hernandez comes out, and Gomez comes out. We got a Jeter, a Calvillo, and a Jayen Castro siding out there right now.
Luis Gomez has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's got 10 points.
Zamora with the second shot, shoots and makes it. So here we go. Orozco's going to throw it in. Asks for some help. Gives to Calvillo. Calvillo back to Orozco. Back to Castro. Keeps it up in the middle. Gets across the timeline. Drives the basket. Makes a reverse backboard hit. Rebounded by Calvillo. Runs into Castro. Steps out of bounds. And we had 55 seconds to waste here, and we did not accomplish that.
35 seconds to go. Coach McBee's head's turning as red as Frazier's was in the last game here at the clock management at the end of this game. Running the other way, dropping it off the glass is Aguilar. He's now got 19 points.
Charlie said delay. That's all he said.
He's probably right. 57-42. Melanson with it. He's going to pull. His shot goes in.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Melanson for 2 more. And here comes Hagerman. Throwing a shot up. It won't go. Big block by Jeter and the rebound. And Braylon Jeter gets a block and a rebound there at the end of this ball game. Eunice 59. Hagerman 42. Quick rundown as best I can. Fernando Zamora with 8, 10. That's 11 points for him. Arabalos with 6. Mendoza with 3. McTack with 5. Running down the other side, Ashton Thompson with 2, 4. Kevin Garcia with 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. Hyan Castro with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Braylon Jeter. Jose Calvillo. Braylon Jeter with a couple blocks, several rebounds. Jose Calvillo with a handful of rebounds, a block, a couple of assists. Blevins with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rebounds. He had, 6, 8, 10. He had 10 points. Melanson with 2 and a couple of boards. Luis Gomez with 10. He also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rebounds. So Luis Gomez 1 rebound is shy of a double-double. Isaiah Hernandez with a few rebounds. Jorge Gomez with 14 points, 12 rebounds. So Jorge with a double-double. And at the end of the score, or the end of the game, Eunice 59, Hagerman 42. Looks like Hagerman's going to have a senior night. We won't stick around to broadcast that. Any final thoughts, Rosendo?
No, y'all be careful going home, and thank you for tuning in and watching this great game.
We'll have senior night. Reminder, senior night in Eunice versus Jal. The game takes place in Eunice on Friday. The JV game will start at 4:30. Our broadcast will start usually about the third, fourth quarter of that JV game. We'll try to get them JV kids some love if the broadcast can get started quick enough. For Rosendo Caballero for the Thumb Back Home, we appreciate you listening. I'm Jim Jones. Thank you for listening to No